As you know, Keem has been all over the LCU talking about this whole episode being the last episode for both Tech Protect and for Fupa Cheese. Look, it sucks. It is what it is.
I want to address something that's been I've seen a few times in the chat. The 7K scam, that wasn't a scam. We literally told Keemstar that he's on record, he's on video saying that if we made that goal, then we would keep Tech on until at least the end of April. So you guys have talked to Keemstar about that. I completely agree. I think Tech should stay here until May, at least.
Chat, I'm telling you, you have no credibility with me. You're wasting your time. Like, I don't take your opinion serious at all. I don't look at you as human. I look at you as an object, right?
I have criticism all around. One, the show's been hella boring and unwatchable. All right. Fupa, you did great on Queens. I just need you to focus on Queens. And Amber, you've been clocked the fuck out. Like, I need you wanting to do a good show. I tried to do that on Hero, but you were like, nope, this is my happy spot. Like, don't interfere with this. This is god awful. I'm listening to this while I play Rocket League. What is happening over here?
It might be awful to you, but it's not awful to girl world, Keem.
Well, they're not here because there's only 400 viewers.
Oh my god. She promoted it on Bus and the stream had to get deleted.
Right, this is deeper to me than it is to you guys, which I'm fully fucking aware at this moment.
I forgot how much this meant to you to just have a fun thing. You know, I thought there was an element where we wanted this to also be a success, but now
no.
I know. Well,
I'll make $1 as long as I leave happy. I'm good.
Okay, fine. Well, we have to have a show where you actually participate and work, and so that's what Bus is going to be. We're gonna have to recast this thing.
Only paying this last time to get my message heard. Keep, you scammed us of 7K. WTF? Give us all our money back if Tupa doesn't stay.
Tupa, by the way, is me and Fupa. It's Tech Fupa. That's the Tupa.
Yeah, where's the other 3,000 people that are normally here every day?
We have 3,300 people at the start of the show.
Where's the other 3,000? They're not here anymore. All right, they left. The show has been dead.
Why do you think big YouTubers don't want to be in the LC? They're not going to be, and that's the thing, dude. And for some reason, a lot of people can't understand this. It's so low stress doing your own thing. It's so easy. It's fun. It's not stressful. I don't have to worry about, you know, hitting X amount, getting yelled at if I don't. You know, if I don't hold this many viewers, I'm going to get yelled at. No, I just get to do my thing and have a good time. You know?
Well, it's fucking boring. This show's been boring. I'm sorry. We got to switch it up.
So your excuse is, oh, it's a new show. Well, me and Gemini's Hero was a new show. And you know what you did? You came on and bitched and complained and made me cry.
No, don't cry.
Oh, this is so fucking stupid, bro.
No,
every fucking day. Just, I constantly feel like I have to do more and more and more to make Keem happy and satisfied. And I wanted this show to not be that. And he's making it that. And that's not fair.
You're fake as fuck. You're using me. You're trying to feed detractors. If you want detractors, go get them, baby boy. I don't fucking need to be here anymore.
Dude, listen. They can spam I scam them on 7K all they want, but they just deserve better than this. I will scam you.
Some people think they understand the inner workings and like everything that goes on behind the scenes and stuff. And it's like, why can't you just watch and enjoy? Just watch and enjoy. Quit trying to figure it out. You're not going to. You're not that good.
I want an independent woman if she's working with something. I want a slim fine woman with some work with her. See, got a lot, but I can work with her. Want a big fine woman with some pop, 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 with some twerk, pop, pop, twerk, pop, pop, twerk, pop, pop. Bounce your booty up and down, 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 bounce your booty up and down. Turn around and stick your booty out, stick your booty out, turn around and stick your booty out, turn around and stick your booty out, stick your booty out, turn around and stick your booty out, stick your booty out, bounce your booty up and down, 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 bounce your booty up and down, 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 bounce your booty up and down, 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 bounce your booty up and down, 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 touch your toe, bounce your booty, bounce your booty, bounce your booty, up and down, touch your toe, bounce your booty, bounce your booty, bounce your booty, up and down, touch your toe, up and down, touch your toe, up and down, bounce your booty, up and down, touch your toe, bounce your booty, up and down, touch your toe, bounce your booty, touch your toe, bounce your booty, up and down, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, around, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, around, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, around, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, around, your booty out. You ain't got a lot, but I can work with her, work with her, work with her. You ain't got a lot, but I can work with her, work with her, work with her. You ain't got a lot, but I can work with her, work with her, work with her. You ain't got a lot, but I can work with her, work with her, work with her. You ain't got a lot, but I can work with her, work with her, now 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 work with her. You ain't got a lot, but I can work with her, now 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 work with her. Walk with it, now work, 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 walk with it, now work. Your booty out, now work, walk with it, 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 now work, walk with it.
Hello, guys. Welcome to anyone watching in real time. Thank you so much for being here. To anyone watching during playbacks, I appreciate you. And to all my channel members and patrons, thank you. And to my mods who are always here holding me down, thank you so much. Now, today we're going to cover a few topics. The purpose of today's stream is actually to go over a lolcowbus stream from a few days ago. This lolcowbus stream was the result of them getting over $7,000 in super chats. $7,000 within 2 hours. For those who haven't seen this or haven't seen my past streams, I have touched on this already. Keemstar congratulated them. They set a new record. According to him, they set a new record in the LCU, over $7,000 in 2 hours. What followed that was Keemstar changing his mind. That $7,000 was supposed to guarantee Tech Protect staying on lolcowbus through the month of April. If you don't keep up with lolcowbus that much, I don't blame you. I haven't been completely caught up myself. There's actually more drama going on in other parts of the LCU. But they started auditions. Fupa Cheese is now part of Lolcow Queens. She's a host there. I don't know what Tech Protect is actually doing. But so after over $7,000, Keemstar pretty much changed his mind. And one of his responses was, I don't care if you feel scammed. He wants more from lolcowbus. He doesn't care if viewers feel scammed. Wild. During that conversation, they brought up a back and forth that Amberlynn and Keemstar had on Amberlynn's newest show, her additional show, Lolcow Hero. And there's a specific clip from that I want to go over, and I'll get to the support in a second. I really want to make sure I cover this at the top of the stream. For anyone who saw one of my recent streams, I talked about wanting to go over a stream regarding Keemstar, his fiance Brentley, one of the current hosts, Sweet Tea, and a former personal assistant to Keemstar. I still have so much to edit. I didn't actually realize how much I had to edit, so that will be coming hopefully in the coming up week. But I wanted to make sure I touch on some things so you can understand the seriousness behind something that hasn't been talked about, something I don't hear being talked about. I don't understand how this would have been cleared up in any way. So from my perspective, based on what I've been able to find, this has been completely swept away. And this is Keemstar, the owner of the LCU. So when Keemstar went on Local Hero, he had a bit of a back and forth with Amber, and she said something slick. I want to cover that, and I want to show you there's a pattern. There's a pattern, and I want to repeat, even when Sweet Tea said this, I believed her. The reason I believed her is because I had already heard the recording that I'm going to play you now. I didn't play it on that stream from before because I didn't have it trimmed down, but I'm going to play you a small recording. And just keep in mind, it's not the only recording that his former assistant posted that no one seems to talk about. But we'll get into that. I want to play this here.
This show, what if we say nice stuff about other hosts?
Because we're the heroes, so we can't be mean like fucking Marvel.
I love Sweet Tea.
I love Sweet Tea.
Sweet Tea's the best. I think everything she said was true.
What a cute threesome.
Okay, come on.
No, you know what?
I think Brantley's
I love Brantley and Keem. How about that?
That would be a cute threesome. It would be good. I don't know what to say about it.
Okay.
Why would
You're being
Keemstar,
mean.
out of all people, need
You're
a
being
threesome
mean.
with Sweet Tea, a toothless trailer trash whore?
Stop saying that. We're saying nice stuff, Thick Gemini.
I'm saying
Good
nice
God.
about you. Why would you need Sweet Tea? You're Keemstar.
Maybe I did. Maybe Sweet Tea was telling the truth. Maybe it's a real allegation. Maybe I was really into it.
Wait, that was the best thing I've ever heard.
We have to say nice things. What do you mean? Maybe Sweet Tea was telling the truth.
The truth that Keemstar's referring to, and the reason Amberlynn threw that shade is because she was upset at Keemstar. Again, we'll get to that later on in the stream. So she threw that little bit of shade. And Keemstar's response was, maybe she was telling the truth. Maybe Sweet Tea was telling the truth. What are they referring to? Let me remind you.
Over me calling out.
I'm mad at you over here fucking saying a whole bunch of dumb shit, saying I'm slandering your ass.
You are. You have. For multiple days, for multiple weeks, for multiple months. You have.
You're a mean girl, Brantley. You're a mean girl. You're a real, real mean girl.
And I was nothing but nice to your ass, and now I'm a mean girl.
Oh, yeah, you were.
To be the nicest person.
You don't want me to say what I could say. Get the fuck out of my show.
Say it. Say it. Go ahead. Go off, Queen.
Keemstar, can I say it?
Keemstar,
this was the first phone call that I had with this bitch that made me feel uncomfortable around her.
Go ahead.
You want me to say that?
We had one conversation, so go ahead. And it was in a group call on dolls, so go ahead.
No, it was a private call. Trust me.
Okay, go ahead. Say it. Since you know so much, go ahead.
I want to hear if Keemstar says I can say it or not.
Sure. There you go.
The reason I've always been uncomfortable around this motherfucker is because she was hinting around that she picks girls out for threesomes with her and Keemstar, and that she picked me.
Oh my!
I told you to fuck off.
This is actually crazy, BT.
Yo! Keemstar trying to get them.
You can ask any motherfucker. I always said that I felt uncomfortable around you.
Why would I pick any bitch that works with Keemstar? Why would I do that?
So Sweet Tea alleges that she had a very inappropriate and uncomfortable conversation with Brantley. That's why she has always felt uncomfortable around Brantley. Brantley is denying this, and what she first says is, why would she choose to do that with someone that works for Keemstar, that works with Keemstar? Well, because it's happened before. That's why. For those who don't know Lynx, I have interacted with Lynx. Back when Chantel went into the local universe for a little bit for that panel, I'm one of the reactors they reached out to. The person who reached out to the reactors was Keemstar's assistant at the time, Lynx. Very pleasant conversation. I respectfully declined. I don't want anything to do with the LCU. She circled back when I told her the main reason is because I don't like Keemstar. I don't like Boogie. Like, I don't like them. So just because we have a shared opinion on someone doesn't mean I'm going to kick it with you on a panel. I'm good. I'm good. She came back. She said, how about Local Queens? Would you be more comfortable there? My response to her was respectfully, it's still Keemstar's company. No, thank you. But thank you for your time. Thank you for being respectful. And thank you for understanding. But I just don't want to be part of the LCU in any way, even as for a quick panel. Soon after, I saw certain things circulating about Lynx. Lynx was no longer part of the LCU. And there were claims, allegations circulating around Lynx and Keemstar. And I didn't see anything like anyone really talking about it until Lynx actually played some recordings. This is just some of the recordings. This is Keemstar. It can't be argued. And it's not AI. This is from last year.
Story short, Keem had, one of the things was Keem had asked me to put on a blonde wig and get naked for him. He was kind of pushy about it. Again, I'll play that in a second. Yeah, he asked me to put on a blonde wig and get naked for him. He then proceeded to tell me that I looked like a mermaid. And again, totally my fault. I was drunk and under the influence. I did not think about what was going on.
The only reason I'm pausing this is because I want to make sure you are hearing what Lynx is saying. She is drunk. This young woman is drunk. Keemstar is aware of it. He asked her to put on a blonde wig, get naked, and apparently she looks like a mermaid. Please continue listening, because there's audio.
He then propositioned that if I worked really hard for the next few months and proved myself, that I would be able to come back. I don't know if that was like a manipulation thing or if he was serious. I don't know. There was a point where he said, at one point, we'll exchange fluids. This whole thing is a mess. I'm just going to, I'm just going to,
You know? And I miss you. I truly miss you.
I miss you more than words can even describe. I wish you could understand how much.
And at one point, we'll exchange fluids, but there's no rush. Like, you know, I will totally turn your face into a glazed donut at some point in our lives, but...
Keemstar just told his young personal assistant, at some point we'll exchange fluids. He will have her face looking like a glazed donut. This was just his assistant. That's a recording. She was drunk. But thankfully, she knew to record. That's Keemstar. This was last year. I'm going to let Lynx continue.
I miss my friend. Are they side by side?
What do you mean side by side?
It's a ATV.
Oh.
But it's like a car. It's got like a steering wheel and shit, right? And it's got a full cab on it. And it's got heating. It's got air conditioning. It's got up and down fucking windows, like motorized, like boom, 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 boom. It is the Cadillac of these fucking things. And I've been riding them on my trails, drunk, filled with women, and it's been fucking great. Like, you don't understand. Like, you know how fucking cold it is right now. Like, we're close enough to, you know how fucking cold it is.
Yeah, it's freezing.
We got heat bumping, stereo fucking blasting. The cab noise from the engine is the lowest one in the field. Like, I went out to get the quietest like engine noise in the cab type of shit. And yeah, dude, it's fucking legendary. You need to get your single ass over to fucking America. You need to hang out with me in Brantley. Get that pussy popped.
Keemstar just said, you need to get yourself to America, to him and Brantley, and get that pussy popped. For those who don't know, Lynx lives in Canada. Yes, she worked for Keemstar, but she lives in Canada. And her former boss, who was just her boss, because some drama happened and she was let go. Either she was let go or she quit. Either way, she had parted with the LCU for that moment. And he just said, he started off by saying how much he missed her. They'll exchange fluids. And she also needs to get to the States. So he and Brantley, his fiance, can pop her pussy. So when Sweet Tea said this, and Brantley's initial response was, why would I choose someone who works in the LCU? Well, that's why. That's Brantley's fiance. That is Keemstar, the CEO, the owner of the Local universe. That man is disgusting. There's a reason why so many predators work in the LCU, because the owner is one himself. That is Amberlynn's boss. This is not new information. This is one of the reasons I could never respect anyone who works in the LCU. Even when they have pleasant personalities, they're funny, they're hilarious. I may have moments where like, you'll get a laugh out of me, won't lie. But for the most part, you ain't shit either. You ain't shit. You work for Keemstar. You know what he is. The same Keemstar who will sit there and manipulate so many people to donate thousands upon thousands. This is what you're donating to. Because the LCU is his company. There's not a show within the LCU where he doesn't get a cut. And for a lot of them, he gets the biggest cut. I just wanted to make sure we cover that at the top of the stream. There will be more down the line. Her live stream or the video is extremely long. I'm trimming it down. There's a lot more recordings. He was very comfortable. And one of the reasons I believe he was very comfortable is because he knew at the time Lynx was drunk. But she still knew how to record. We'll get into, let me close out this poll. We'll get into the lolcowbus stream that I wanted to go over, but I just want to, from time to time, really remind people who Keemstar is. He's a piece of shit. He is dangerous. He's predatory. And unfortunately didn't face any consequences. Thank you to all 517 of you guys who voted. You have to work with one person for a year. Unemployment is not an option. 42% said Keemstar, and that's why I started with this. 35% said Chantel, 14% said Boogie, 9% said Shani. If I'm being real, I'd actually pick Chantel. Of all those options, I'd pick Chantel. Yes, it would smell bad. Yes, it'd be a lot. I'd pick Chantel. Keemstar and Boogie are dangerous. Well, technically, they're all dangerous, but you get my point. I'd pick Chantel. Keemstar should not be able to interact with his employees the way he does. And if you pay attention to the LCU, the way a lot of these host interns, they praise that man. They look up to him. Some of them desperately seek his approval. And Lynx even just mentioned, if she did what she had to do, he'd be able to bring her back. If she wanted and, was open to proving herself, how bad she wanted her job. That's why I call Keemstar K. Diddy. There's a reason Keemstar seeks out these mentally ill, deranged, degenerates, and desperate hosts. There's a reason. Because the average person would not stand for this. The average person would probably call it out, scream it out. But Keemstar knows what he's doing. And above all, above everything I just listed, being mentally ill and desperate are the two main things you need to be a host in the LCU. Let me get to some of the support and then we'll get into this stream. Let me see. Wait, how far am I? Okay. Let's see. Kels Bells, thank you so much for 19 months. This is my celebration time after making it through a full week of toddler illness. Love to you all. Baby, I hope the little one's doing better and stay strong. I could only imagine, and I've seen it. I've seen it. So stay strong, and I hope, at least for the remainder of the stream, you enjoy something about the stream, and thank you for being here, and thank you for 19 months. I really appreciate you. Possibly Kim, thank you so much for gifting one membership. I wanted to say this off top as well. Tomorrow we will be doing our members only stream tomorrow afternoon, evening. I'm going to try to do it as early as possible. I'll get what I can done. Because I want to make sure my international viewers can tap in as well. So tomorrow's members only stream. And thank you again, Possibly Kim. And welcome to the new member. You have access to the Discord. This is the thumbnail for tomorrow's stream. And then because I clearly saw Chantel cleaning up that dirty ass house, we will be covering that cleanup that she did just a few days ago. We'll be covering that early next week. But tomorrow's a retro, members only, and just pay attention to your notifications. I actually think you have to go into a certain setting. Just Jamie told me about that. You have to go into a certain setting to make sure you're getting members only notifications. So please look out for that. If you're in the Discord, you'll get tagged. So I appreciate y'all. Upstate girl, let me see. Welcome, and thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. Christina, thank you so much for being a member for 6 months. Down 14.4 pounds, no longer obese, 15 more to go, and I'll be in the healthy weight range. I love that for your size. Congratulations. Can y'all tag Christina in chat? Christina's lifting healing journey. Tag her in chat. Shout out to you, boo. Keep it going, and you're going to hit it. You are going to hit it. Shout out to you, and thank you for your continued support. Thank you, Yana. Thank you so much. Is death an option for the poll? Nope. Death, unemployment, none of that. None of that. But after going over just a little bit of Keem's history that doesn't get talked about enough for me, I'm sure the poll got a bit easier to pick from. But thank you for your support, boo. Thank you. Barbecue flavored lipstick. Thank you so much for this very generous super chat. The random lady with the ugly hat thinks we will not find out. Us, girl world, baby, we found dishwasher from a pencil drawing. We found Salsa's Sala's red room. We found the rarity was missing. That barbecue, sorry. Oh no, not barbecue, Jesus. That BBJ was no longer here. Don't tempt us with a good time. You know what's so funny? And I'm happy you mentioned that. Thank you so much for the support. One of the things that I've been enjoying, even though the LCU ain't shit, one of the things that I've been really enjoying with the LCU is how much they didn't actually predict how involved this community is, how easily this community clocks certain things, and above all, how this community can not only criticize Amberlynn, but criticize y'all at the same time. I really think Keemstar initially thought the main focus would continue to be Amberlynn, which it is, majority, but I don't think Keemstar and a lot of other hosts anticipated us criticizing them too. She's in the LCU. A lot of y'all are problematic. A lot of y'all ain't shit. Honestly, I think most of y'all ain't shit. We saw what happened when I criticized Tina, the white woman, who was upset that I had the audacity to say she shouldn't be using the N-word. It's just like, bitch, are you okay? You're white. You're white. But I don't think they were really ready for that. But I could criticize multiple people at the same time. Even in this stream, I started off by making sure Keemstar, the LCU owner, is discussed, especially with his problematic behavior. We're about to move on and talk about Amber and Fupa and Tech Protect. See, we could criticize many people in one stream. Let's see. Geek, thank you so much, Geek Tonic. Thank you. I believe Sweet Tea. I have to tap out and take some time, but sending love to you all. Thank you so much. And to anyone, especially with this heavy topic, if you need to tap out, I understand. You and your mental health come first, and I appreciate the support. But never feel you have to be in any of these streams for any reason. But thank you so much. Ari, thank you. If Keem doesn't have an HR department, he should get one. But also a labor lawyer would have a field day with that company. Oh, absolutely. Recently, it was a joke, but recently I believe it was Gemini or someone on Local Hero who asked, like, is there an HR department? And Keemstar said something like, maybe Xylee, like as a joke, like maybe Xylee, since she does things this way, and then clearly they don't have one, but he should. He really, really should. And another thing I forgot to mention, and I'll continue with the support in a second. Another thing I forgot to mention is the fact that Keemstar has a pattern of making certain things in relationships part of content. He will turn sexual assault into content. He will turn sexual harassment into content. He will turn breakups into content. But for some reason, him and Brentley, they don't get talked about in their behavior. They don't. I just wanted to play this clip from just a few days ago where one of the, I think he's like a showrunner, Grimm, he actually talked about going through a breakup while working in the LCU and how Keemstar attempted to make it content, but he pushed back because it was a breakup. He didn't want to turn it into content. But I just want to point out the double standard because we have the owner doing what he's doing with past personal assistants, and we have a current employee with even more allegations when it comes to his fiance. So why isn't this couple being criticized? Why isn't this couple up to be a topic on all these shows? I've seen people drag shit out in the LCU for weeks, and it's way less than this. But for some reason, Keemstar and Brentley don't seem to be a topic with their problematic behavior. But real quick, let me tell you, hear it from Grimm.
The next thing was had like this breakup with one of my exes. Huge thing. Her and I were together for like 8 years. Then it all happened on the internet, and especially here. And you know how
He was
Keem
a
is.
host.
He wants to fucking yeah.
Too. So
I didn't want to make that shit public. But Keem really wanted to make content out of it. She didn't lean too much into it, but she did, do a little bit. I didn't lean into it at all because I was like, no, you're not going to get any of it. And that was a big fucking deal.
So that's Grimm explaining, he was with his ex for 8 years, and Keemstar wanted to make that into content. Keemstar is willing to make anything into content, discuss anything on a whole bunch of his shows. But I couldn't find anything about links. And this sweet tea topic, really, they've moved on pretty quickly. They've really moved on. I wonder why. I really wonder why. Let me finish with the support. Sounds like you problem. Thank you. That sounds like sex trafficking. When I tell you this man is going to have a documentary come out on him eventually, and I'm not kidding, Surviving Keemstar will be a documentary in the future in some way. I don't know if it will be on Hulu, Netflix, whatever, but I genuinely believe that. And I hope more people come out and at least share what they've experienced or share what they've seen or even conversations that they've heard that don't get talked about. Because a lot of this is scripted, and for the most part, it's probably to hide what's really going on, the reality of the LCU, sadly. Mr. DW, thank you so much for 5 months. As a WWF WWE fan, having Keemstar described as TEMU Vince McMahon is very, very Listen, you know why I picked Vince McMahon, right? Those allegations and obviously the way he runs his company. I remember seeing a few viewers call it like the WWE. And then when you really look into Vince and everything that's been going on with him, I haven't looked back into it. But that's why if you know, you know. Just look up Vince McMahon and some of the allegations that came out about him. Very much TEMU Vince McMahon. That's who Keemstar is, with, a side of Diddy, sadly. And thank you again for 5 months, sorry. Bank Factory, thank you. I just quit a really decent job because my boss left me psychologically exhausted. Nope. Choose your peace. You will find another job. Because you know how they treat us when it comes to these companies, including mine? We're all replaceable. But guess what? So are they. So do what you got to do. And I hope you feel lighter. I hope you feel better. And sending you love. Can y'all tag Bank Factory in the chat, please? And send them some encouragement. I'd really appreciate it. Fuck these damn jobs sometimes. And I know the economy is hard, but do not let these companies walk all over y'all or treat you like shit just because the economy is bad. Just because it's a struggle to buy groceries or put gas in your tank. That doesn't mean you need to accept anything from these places. They're replaceable, not y'all. You'd be very surprised how their tune changes when they realize a lot of people pick up on that. But don't get me going on this rant because I've dealt with that with a few places. But let's see. Junie, welcome to the Gold Cluster Boo. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I appreciate you. Let's see. The scooter needs a safe word. I would never work for Keem or Boogie. Chantel would at least make me, would at least make you laugh. And Shani would never show up. That part. If you work with Chantel, just make sure to leave your lunch in your locker. Very true. Very true. That's why I would have picked Chantel too. And that's crazy to say that in any scenario, I would pick Chantel. But in that one, yep, Chantel, for sure. Thank you so much. Pecco, welcome, welcome. And thank you for upgrading. You are Supreme, so you do have access to the Discord. And remember, all new members, there's a tutorial in the description that will help you connect your YouTube account to Discord. If you have any issues, there's an email address right below that goes directly to me, and I will get you in there. So thank you for joining. Emily, thank you for 1 month. When Keem was still doing his drama channel and I first saw him, I felt so sick looking at him. I didn't know then, but after everything, it makes sense. Yes. And it's unfortunate to, I guess, judge on someone's appearance, but he fits the bill. Just based off appearance alone, he definitely fits the bill. And thank you so much for 1 month. Sleepy Moo, welcome, welcome. Welcome back, I believe, actually, to the Gold Cluster. I appreciate you. Now let's get into this lolcowbus stream where, actually, what am I doing? This lolcowbus stream where Keemstar didn't follow through on what he said he would do after viewers gave him their hard-earned money, over $7,000. And it's been a mess ever since. I think this was a huge mistake on Keemstar's part, but I'm actually happy he made this mistake. I think more people need to open up their eyes to who Keemstar is and also remember they're nothing to him. He says it himself. Viewers are objects to him. They don't mean shit to him. Believe him when he says that. Truly. Let's get into it.
Good afternoon, good evening, good fucking everything. How's it going, everybody? I hope everyone is excited for today.
Hi, guys. I hope everyone's having an amazing day. Today was my first day on Queens. As you can see, it got a little bit messy.
Hey, Fupa.
Please take a look with why it got messy. This is why Fupa was on that episode looking the way she did. Go ahead, Fupa. Show them how you work for Keemstar.
You said I won't do what now?
Do something then. Yeah. Do something, you bad. Oh, shit!
Oh.
Look at Fupa!
Oh, my God. Wow.
I didn't think she'd do anything. Look at her!
Oh, my.
She likes white all over her.
Damn, that's exactly what she let fucking Phantom do to her.
Oh, yes. Look at her. Look at this shit, y'all.
Shake them titties, girl. Use that body.
Lie. Shake what your mama gave you, girl.
Oh,
damn.
My fucking God. I mean, womp, womp, womp. But better than nothing.
Do it.
Oh, my God.
He's not good at spelling. He never was.
Oh, yeah, on your face.
That's Tony.
There we go. Yes, Fupa.
Oh, yes. Clap those heels. Look at her. Look at her.
Damn.
You can't. Your makeup is too oily, bitch.
She can't cut through the foundation.
Oh shit, she's putting it on her neck. Look at this bad bitch.
Hey.
Take a jailhouse tat.
Hey, no regrets.
None. All right, we got 60 out of 150. Let's go.
Let's fucking go. There we go.
Damn, even her neck is greasy. What the fuck, Booba? What are you putting on?
Holy shit.
It just says pig. Looks like pig taint.
Oh, it's probably all the whipped cream.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got grease in it. Oh, I love it.
Regrets.
As
this is what Keemstar calls entertainment. And something that I don't think a lot of people talk about is the way Keemstar has been able to convince a lot of people and manipulate a lot of viewers to the point that he will have them pay in advance for potential entertainment. When for the most part, the platform of social media has been us getting support. If you enjoy what you see, if you enjoy the content, then we get the support in the form of a like, a comment, some sort of engagement when it comes to streaming, super chats. Keemstar has convinced viewers, you want to get this entertainment, you have to pay. You want this show to stream on a Saturday, you have to come up with 150 memberships. Instead of providing the entertainment, providing the content, and if viewers show up and they enjoy, they'll return. They'll engage in some way. They'll support however they see fit. But Keemstar has mastered that. And for whatever reason, viewers have accepted that. And when it comes to the hosts of the LCU, they completely degrade themselves just to get a sliver, a small percentage of the huge amount of money that the LCU is making. One of the reasons they have to beg so much is because the percentage is so low. Instead of just maybe working for yourself, building your own channel, and then you don't have to split, at least not with a Keemstar, not with any other creator, you wouldn't have to split that. But this is what they have to do. And if I'm not mistaken, Fupa has, I think, a degree in dental hygiene or something like that. And still, this is what she's doing. I don't remember what the exact degree is. I don't want to misquote it, but it seemed like at least it sounded like she was doing great, but still ended up wanting attention. Because I guess sometimes, not sometimes, because I've seen it even with reality TV, it doesn't matter the income. Some people just really want to be known, want to be famous. That's why some people say fame is one of the most dangerous drugs out there, unfortunately. Always, thank you. Always a stargazer. Thank you so much for joining the Gold Cluster. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ari, darling, thank you. By the way, Keem is the same person who was eating popcorn during a mother confronting her minor daughter's abuser on Drama Alert. Ari, is there any way you could send me that? Is it still online? I didn't know that. I'm not shocked. I just didn't know that. This man is trash. I don't understand how he still has a big following. And one of the things that I'll hear some people say about Keemstar, which throws me off, like, no, Keemstar's misunderstood. He has such a big heart. Where are you getting that from? Why do you say that? It's so weird when I hear people say that, like this Keemstar? How? This man is trash. Thank you, Ari. I don't get it. It's me, Toots. Thank you so much for 8 months. I wanted to say that I really love the way that you always make time to uplift people around you, Charlie. Thank you so much. Not everyone does that, and it really makes this such a unique space. I love it here. Thank you so much. And honestly, y'all make it easy. Y'all make it easy. And there's certain conversations I've seen in this corner of YouTube that I don't fuck with because we all got something going on. Life is life, and for most of us. So thank you so much for being here and being open to that, because I know that's not something that a lot of people like. Under Oak Chronicles, thank you. I just hold on. I know just how tall you are because I'm actually 6'3", and we see eye to eye on this subject. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. I don't get it. I think that's what confuses me, because I get we can agree on a lot of topics. That's kind of how, a community is curated. I just don't understand why there's such a big community that still makes excuses for Keemstar and supports him and his company on the level that they do. And I get it. Bad people get support, but it's just like, I don't see enough people dragging him. I don't see enough people criticizing him and the LCU. Amberlynn built a whole economy around her oneself. The LCU, it's a lot of Amberlyns. There's a shit ton of Amberlyns in the LCU. Bella, thank you. I'll spend a little money on entertainment. Keyword entertain. I pay money to the real ones for their time. Thank you. And that's the thing. I appreciate y'all. No matter the support, a like, a comment. I literally have people who will comment in every single post of mine, whether it's a live stream, a video, it doesn't matter. I'm doing this for the algorithm. I'm doing this to boost your content. I appreciate that in the same way I appreciate Bella's super chat. But what they got to do to make money, I will never do. Sorry. I'm not saying I'm the best thing walking, but I got more self-respect than to do this shit or to put up with someone like Keemstar. The likes of Keemstar, you think you're going to ever bark at me? Oh, you need to hit this goal. You need to shut the fuck up. You need to be under the jail, actually. Stop speaking to me. Back to this.
As you know, Keem has been all over the LCU talking about this whole fucking episode being the last episode for both Tech Protect and for Fupa Cheese. Look, it sucks. It is what it is. We are not going to be... I know there's been a lot of heat, a lot of anger online. Oh, this is just a fucking cash grab. They're going to stay here. Oh, turn on my mic. Yeah, you know what? I got you. That gain is kind of high. There we go. There's been a lot of issues about us doing the fucking show, asking for money, begging for money for content. Not happening. Whether you donate today or you don't donate today, we're doing our expose. It just is what it is.
I saw the post on Reddit that Tech had up for some help. Like, what is it that you guys want us to go in on when it comes to Amberlynn? And something that I do notice about the LCU, even though they have, you know, researchers, showrunners, and the docket team, they have that. It still will be a piss poor presentation. Because through this whole stream, one of the beauties of being a content creator, you can pull up clips. You could pull up clips. I do it all the time in my content where it contradicts the things that Amberlynn denies. Or when you can show viewers exactly what you're referring to. I do my intros, but not everyone understands why I piece the clips the way I do. So then I could be here and explain it to you, my thinking, my reasoning, my opinion, and I match it with a clip. It's just words. And within the LCU, sometimes they do it, but for such a greedy platform, they're actually lazy as fuck. Sitting in front of a camera for a couple of hours, that's the easy part. Generally, this is the easiest part of what I do on the platform, when I actually sit here and speak. The real work is the research, the clips. That's what viewers deserve. Not for you to come on the platform and beg for money. Like, hey guys, for me to keep my job, for me to keep this position because I work for this dictator, this predatory dictator, it would be really nice if you guys could gift memberships or if you guys could send in support. Let's show Keemstar. No. Present viewers with something they want to naturally support. It's not that hard.
We have nothing left to fight for. And I mean, it kind of sucks to say it that way, but that fucking truth. Amber has bullied her way directly into removing both me and Fupa from the show. She can't work with me. She can't stand me. She thinks that my autism is fake. She thinks that my girlfriend will leave me, that she doesn't love me. Sorry, my fiance. Sorry, I know you don't have one, Amber, but I have one.
I want to address something that's been, I've seen a few times in the chat. The 7K scam, that wasn't a scam. We literally told Keemstar that he's on record, he's on video saying that if we made that goal, then we would keep Tech on until at least the end of April. So you guys have talked to Keemstar about that. I completely agree. I think Tech should stay here until May, at least, at the very least.
Yep, I would have loved that. That would have been fantastic for me. Would have been great.
Chat, this is just a reminder. The reason I'm playing this clip, this is just a reminder. You see how Fupa Cheese feels like her hands are tied and she agrees with viewers. And she says, you guys have to speak to Keem. Well, this is what Keem thinks of the viewers. So speaking to Keem is going to accomplish nothing. And he actually echoes this once again later on in the stream. When Keem speaks about how he views the people who literally line his pockets, the people who make it so that he can continue to brag about how rich he is, when he speaks about them, they should start to listen. This is what he thinks of y'all.
I'm telling you, you have no credibility with me. You're wasting your time. Like, I don't take your opinion serious at all. I don't look at you as human. I look at you as an object, right?
Amber needs.
Keemstar just said he doesn't look at viewers as human. He looks at them as objects. This is what he was saying. Your money to me. Nothing more. Your money to me. I don't give a fuck about what you're talking about. He said that in so many different ways since I've been watching the LCU consistently. And for some reason, people still pour in and support his company. If someone said that to me, oh, say less. You ain't got to say it twice. Once is enough. You ain't got to say it twice. You don't have to rewrite none of that. Oh, you will never see a dollar from me ever again. Ever again.
Needs to improve her fucking shit no matter where she goes. She is literally like non-10. Like the embodiment of non-10. I mean, how do you feel? If you had a show it was just you and Amber, how's that gonna go?
It would
Hey,
probably
guys.
be a shit show, if I'm being honest.
I have criticism all around. One, the show's been hella boring and unwatchable. All right. Fupa, you did great on Queens. I just need you to focus on Queens. And Amber, you've been clocked the fuck out. Like, I need you wanting to do a good show. I tried to do that on Hero, but you were like, nope, this is my happy spot. Like, don't interfere with this. This is.
Before we go into this clip, this was during, I believe, the first episode where it was announced and official that Amberlynn was part of Local Hero. The numbers were extremely low. One of the reasons the numbers were extremely low is due to the fact that it wasn't about Amberlynn getting criticized. It wasn't about Amberlynn possibly being accountable for her actions, which will never happen. It's Amberlynn. It was Amberlynn just having fun. Amberlynn being smug, doing whatever she wants. So those numbers were low. And for someone like Keemstar, he didn't like that. Amberlynn is a cash cow for him. Amberlynn is probably one of the biggest hosts in the LCU that generates the most money for him. Even though she may not make as much as Becky Boop did for the LCU, I'm sure she's a close second. So he couldn't sit back and see that. A few hundred people, and it's being announced that this is Amberlynn's second show. So of course he goes on to say, hey, what's going on here? And Amberlynn didn't like that. Keep in mind, later on in the stream, I'm going to play the words of a former LCU host, the host that actually was alongside Amberlynn, Scooter. And he actually has touched on this. The pressure that Keemstar sometimes puts on them to hit goals, to keep a certain amount of real-time viewers. Amberlynn thought she was special. Does she have, does she receive some favoritism? Of course. But she ain't that special. Because even when it comes to her big ass, he sees money too. That's all he sees. Is a big ass, round ass safe that's filled with money. And he wants that money out of her. So she needs to perform.
This is god awful. I'm listening to this while I play Rocket League. What is happening over here?
It might be
I don't know, I
awful to
just
you,
joined.
but it's not awful to girl world, Keem.
Well, they're not here because there's only 400 viewers.
Oh my god. She promoted it on Bus and the stream had to get deleted.
It's not a first good impression. Gemini, listen, it really doesn't come on Amber. It doesn't come on Christina. It only comes on you, right? Because you're the one that's got to like step up to the plate and be like, yo, I can show run and make a big show.
let me break down this manipulation for you, because he does this with the showrunners, but he's still going around putting the pressure on Amber. Because in this moment, he's saying, hey, Gemini, it's your job to create something out of this show. It's not on Amber, it's not on Christina. Like, he's putting the pressure on her. But Amberlynn is also sitting there listening, because that could put Gemini's job in jeopardy. Because I think that's some of the private conversations Amberlynn was having with Scooter. Because Keemstar has to tiptoe around Amberlynn sometimes. You know, she'll crash out, she'll cry, she'll threaten to quit. So he got to put the pressure on Scooter. He's supposed to take that on. And I'm sure he's had those conversations with Amber, like, yo, we got to put it, take it up a few notches. We need more real-time viewers. Keemstar's on my ass. I'm sure those are the same conversations he has with Tech. Put all that pressure on them, even though it's multiple hosts, because he can't do too much. He can't push Amber too much, because it leads to these tears here.
What the fuck is happening?
Keem?
I'm about to get pissed. I'm about to get
God,
pissed.
here this girl go.
I'm probably not going to bus. I'm not gonna lie.
You gonna call out? Oh,
I'm like over it, really.
I said sorry. What more do you want me to do? I said you were right.
No, I'm just like done right now. I'm done for the day, I think. Alright, this is deeper to me than it is to you guys, which I'm fully fucking aware at this moment. Like,
why do you think I'm saying sorry? I'm trying to fix it. God damn. I get it. I forgot how much this meant to you to just have a fun thing. You know, I thought there was an element where we wanted this to also be a success, but now
no.
I know. Well,
I'll make $1 as long as I leave happy. I'm good.
Okay, fine.
We all know Amber's not going anywhere at this point. She's fully locked in. So even with the threats of leaving, it's bullshit. Amber's going nowhere. And any remaining defense she had went out the window the minute she signed up for the Lolcow universe. And that's the truth. Let me get to some more of the support, and then we will continue. Let me see. Where did I leave off? Kayla, thank you so much for the support. I've been down the cult rabbit hole for about a decade. Keemstar has the support he does for the same reason Trump does. Ooh, let me touch on that. Did y'all see a lot of things he says goes viral now, but did you see the clip where Trump was pretty much saying he only likes to be around dumb people, like people who are less successful, dumber than he is, because he wants to be the main person? I'm paraphrasing, but if you Google it, you'll find it. That's how I feel about Keemstar. And I actually said this a long time ago. There's a reason he's about fat, smelly, slobby, like slops, like complete train wrecks, because that's how Keemstar shines. Look at who he's surrounded by. Fucking Boogie. Like, he brought back Wings of Redemption. I don't know, he's doing a little whatever. But for the longest time, what quality person is Keemstar surrounded by? Really think about that in the LCU. He damn sure won't have that on Lolcow Live, because he gotta be Keemstar. He gotta be that man. So he's surrounded by crash outs, stank ass, fat ass people. Look at Billy the Fridge. There's a reason why even bigger YouTubers that clearly are friendly with Keemstar behind the scenes, they probably don't say it out loud. There's a reason they'll never be on panel with him. And for the most part, Keemstar don't want that. Because if you put a quality person next to Keemstar, you start to notice, like, wait, maybe you've been the problem. Actually, maybe you are part of the problem. There's a reason Keemstar surrounds himself with lolcows. It makes him feel better about himself. Because when you take them away and you just look at Keemstar, that bitch, when you just look at him for the bitch that he is, it's pathetic. And he can't have that. And thank you for that. Thank you for that. I'm happy you brought that up. Junie, thank you for the support. You're my OG 8-foot tall, beautiful reactor and diva. I just love you so much, and I'm happy to be here. Thank you so much, Junie. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. I still can't believe we've been doing it for this long, but hey, we here. And look, now we dipping our toes just a little bit into the LCU. If you told me this years ago, I'd been like, no, Why would I be talking about Keemstar? Ew. Times change. But thank you so much, Junie. I appreciate you, Yamano. Even if Charlie can ride a water bear to work, still taller with bigger energy than Keem. Thank you, Yamano. I'm actually gonna screenshot that because with the way Yamano and I are, this is a compliment, and I'll take it. This is a big compliment. Thank you, Yamano. Fucking asshole. You guys see? Yamano and I, we good. We always gonna be good because that was a big compliment from Yamano. Thank you. Thank you. Yamano, they never will understand our relationship. But you know what, Yamano? What's understood between us don't gotta be explained, okay? We will be back to arguing and fighting in somebody's chat tomorrow. Trust me. But Yamano and I, we get each other. We get each other. Every Manta, thank you so much for the support. Hi, everyone. Moved everything out of my abusive ex's apartment completely this week. Finally starting college in the fall, and my boyfriend is taking me to a 5-star hotel tomorrow. Always advocate for yourself. Love y'all. Please tag, I'm sure y'all already did it, but do it again. Tag every Manta in chat. Baby, shout out to you. Shout out to you. Good luck with your new semester. Good luck with everything. New chapter, new relationship. Shout out to you. And actually, every Manta, if you have Twitter, and I know not everybody uses Twitter. If you have Twitter, do me a favor and reach out to me. Screenshot your profile and message me if you don't mind. But wishing you all the luck, boo. Wishing you all the luck. Thank you. Thank you. Sounds like a you problem. Thank you. I figured out what Gemini looks like. Look up Prince Gristle from Trolls. Okay. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. We'll get back to this, but hold on. I'm going to see this. Prince Gristle from Trolls. Oop. Oh, this is so accurate. Oh, fuck. Damn it. Let me send this. Hold on. Let me send this to my laptop real fast. Oh, bitch, you ate this up. You ate this up. 1 second, y'all. Let me get this over. This is accurate. There's no way I can continue without showing y'all this. And maybe you guys know this already, like, because I don't know all trolls or character references, but oh, baby, this is Gemini. Hold on. Okay, let's see. I wish I could work faster when it comes to this, but it's the best I could do. Everyone, I present to y'all Gemini. Oh, yeah. This is Gemini. Oh, my God. And Gemini had the nerve. You know what's so fucked up? So Gemini be popping his shit over there on Local Hero or whatever. And Gemini had a few choice words for me, but my thing is, Gemini, have you looked at yourself? And one of the first things I said to myself, but I didn't say it out loud, and I just want to repeat, this is a much kinder response. But I literally, one of the first thoughts I had when he was popping his shit over there about me, I was thinking to myself, sir, you are what happens when plan B fails. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, you were a mistake. Okay? And you just made it through. So whatever developed is what developed. And what developed is horrifying. But fuck you. Anyways, and they could talk their shit, but it's just like, Gemini, have you looked at yourself? The fuck? This is why we need to keep advocating to make sure we have rights over our body. Anyways. I know not everybody's gonna agree with that. I understand it's mean, but have you seen Gemini? The fuck? Oh well. Anyways. Sorry. Oni Wolf. Hopefully you still remain a member after what I just said. Welcome to the Go Cluster. You are supreme, so you have access to the Discord, and I hope to see you tomorrow during the member stream. I just know a few people unsubscribed after that, but that's genuinely was my initial thought. I'm just saying it out loud. CC Plays, thank you so much for 4 months. Gnome Star thinks he's there wrangling the locale, but in reality, he's the biggest locale in the padlock. Oh, paddock, sorry. Surviving Keemstar is going to be a must watch. Oh, it is. And here's the thing, and I know this probably sounds bad, but I don't think him and Brentley are going to last long term. I really don't. I don't. Thankfully, that girl is young. Unfortunately, she's young, but they ain't gonna last. I don't see it. I really don't. Rainbow Lux, thank you. Been a quiet viewer for a long time, but I adore your lives and seeing what look you're going to put out next. You always look fabulous, Charlie. Thank you for saying that, number one. And secondly, the way I did not tell y'all what I was wearing on my eyes today. Thank you. Y'all, I think I was just so focused on getting to Keemstar and reminding people these things exist about him. I'm wearing the Fall Romance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I've worn this palette many times. I've used these colors many times. I love this palette. And if you've been watching me for a while, you know I love purple. So I went in with Midnight, Divine, and a little Moonlight. So Midnight, Divine, and a little bit of Moonlight in my inner corner. So that's what you see. Hopefully that helps. But that's what you see. I love this palette. And reminder, the Sephora sale started. The Sephora sale started. I did see a comment though that reminded me it may not have started for all tiers of the reward. So just look out for your tier. But the Sephora sale started. So if you've been eyeing anything, please pick it up. Hakate, thank you. Hakate. Welcome back. Welcome back. And bitch, you know I be watching. But hey Charlie, Keem chooses degenerates and makes content that attracts a certain type. Young, immature weirdos and developmentally delayed. Then he drains them with stupidity. Girl World wasn't going for that. Damn, I should have worded it like that. I should have worded it like that. That. And it makes him look better. And it definitely makes him look better. There's also another reason that's another reason, why his predatory ass dates young. Imagine Keemstar dating a woman his age. We wouldn't be going for that. And thank you again for the support and welcome back, Kakate. I've been tapping in. My nosy ass has been tapping in, but welcome back. Sounds like a you problem. Thank you. I'm your makeup godmother. If someone mess with your makeup, I'm going to be there. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. And she is. Like, she's not just saying that, she is. I've said that about Sounds Like a You problem for a while now. My makeup godmother. I appreciate you for all the help. And Valentina, you too. Even though Valentina probably wants my head right now because the way I did not give y'all that goth look, but I really should just do it tomorrow. I really should. Maybe I will. Thank you. Lottie, welcome. And thank you for upgrading immediately. Welcome to the Gold Cluster. You are supreme, so you have access to the Discord. I'm going to get back into the stream. And then Smee, you are next. Actually, no, I'll take that back. And Keem likes younger women like Trump too. No lie told. No lie told. That. Please. Oh, and by the way, if any of these Trump comments make you uncomfortable, this is probably not the platform for you. And I don't take back nothing I said. Just so we're clear. Just so we're clear that this ain't it. I ain't other people. Fuck him. Back to this.
We have to have a show where you actually participate and work. And so that's what Bus is going to be. We're going to have to recast this thing, and we need high energy, and we got to stop thinking about ourselves, and we got to start thinking about viewers, because they're not getting what they need at all. I mean, we did a whole month just doing the same arguments over and over and over again. Like, literally, the detractors, ALR detractors, they are starving. They're starving to death. This shit is god-awful boring.
And Keem, I'm not going to feed them.
Well, I
can.
have a meal ready for them today.
Let me translate that for you. What Keemstar is saying is we're not getting the amount of views that we should be getting with Amberlynn here. He expects to have like 5,000 real-time viewers and probably making over $6, $7, maybe even $8,000 in support. He's already complained about the fact that they don't get enough memberships because he probably expects 100 or more memberships a stream, which is a huge thing, mind you. That is a huge thing, but he expects that daily, which is why if you watch, for example, like Local Queens, that's all they do. For the most part, it's most of the LCU, but especially on Queens, guys, let's set a goal. And currently, Tina has been like really upset at one of the new hosts and blaming her for why they're not hitting certain goals. People are going broke. The economy is bad. When people super chat or gift or whatever, that is literally money out of their fucking pocket. Gas is up. Groceries are ridiculous. No one in their right mind should be expecting hundreds of memberships in one stream. Shit, not even hundreds in 1 week. There are actually, we're gonna talk about money. We're gonna talk about money. And it's me. Hey, I'm very grateful for my support, but let's talk about money. There are some streams where I'll get 10 new members. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's 10 people who said, hey, I fuck with you. I'm going to sign up for one of your memberships. Thank you. And then I have crazy, like out of the world streams where I didn't say this, partly because I don't know how it would come off, especially with this economy. There was a stream that I had the other day. I literally got over 100 members. I even said out loud, like, I'm overwhelmed. And I genuinely was overwhelmed because I didn't know why so many people were joining. Like, I get it. I do the member streams, but like, chill. Sometimes that's overwhelming. It's just like, hold on. Because now I feel pressure to like produce more. Now I feel pressure to do that. But I'm not coming to my viewers like, hey, if you want me to do this, if you want me to edit, if you want me to give you this quality content, 5,000 members, please. What the fuck I sound like? I produce what I do, I edit, and whatever comes. Thank you. There are a lot of times I don't even fucking see over. I don't remember the last time I seen over 2,000 people in one of my streams. It got to be a crazy crash out for me to see over 2,000 people in my stream. But you know what? Thank you for showing up. Because low key, I don't be keeping up with the fucking chat anyways. Y'all see me. I run my mouth. I'm always behind. If you look at the chat, there's always a mod tagging me. And you know what I'm doing? Still falling behind. Right now, I have 850 people watching me. Thank you. Honestly, I don't know how people do it when they got thousands. I don't get it. I would probably pass out. I'm good. My little 800, that's my sweet spot. I still fall behind, but that's my sweet spot. I'm not going to sit up here like, I need more. Fuck out of here. I'm a bitch living in Florida, running my mouth. Thank you for showing up. And mind you, there's people showing up from across the world. Thank you. There's some people who stay up for my streams. Thank you. You engage in chat. You like my content. You leave a comment. Thank you. Anything else is just a crazy bonus. Y'all just saw it. Someone just super chatted me to tell me they liked how I looked. You know that's not normal, right? I've talked about this before. That's not normal. That's a privilege we got. You wanted to send me money to say I look good. Thank you. Just appreciate that shit instead of thinking you're entitled to it. It's not that hard. Anyways, because I'll keep ranting and I don't want it to turn into that. But oh goddamn. Thank you, y'all. I didn't say that for that. Thank you. Wicked Crafter, welcome to the Gold Cluster. And I think it's welcome back actually, because boo, I believe you've been here. I know you've been here, so thank you. Moni, thank you. Been a silent watcher for years. Love you, Charlie. I appreciate you. Look at that. They just sent me money to say that. Literally money. Thank you. Instead of acting fucking entitled and feeling like you own people. That's one of the things with creators I cannot stand. And it's a common thing that I saw even in FFG, because there's similarities between FFG and Keemstar. I'm going to be very clear. This idea that you have ownership over viewers, especially viewers that watch other people. You don't own viewers. That's for Keemstar and that pussy ass bitch FFG. Look at where you are today. See where greed gets you? Hopefully Keemstar learns that same Same lesson. Crambling, thank you so much for 1 month. Just wondering if you're still considering a video on Dell. I don't have a receipt record to adequately explain why I side-eye Snowflake's affiliation. Oh, I have a few receipts on Dell and stuff. I wasn't going to do dedicated to Dell. I was going to mostly do, how was I going to say? It was mostly about the people who surround FFG, but hit me up because I want to know what you're talking about. Yeah, hit me up because when it comes to around here, I don't dismiss nothing. I don't dismiss nothing. If you don't mind, DM me on Twitter or on Discord, and I appreciate you. Oni, thank you. I hope I'm saying your name right, Oni Wolf. Thank you for 5 gifted memberships. I appreciate y'all. To the new members, enjoy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mal, thank you so much for the 1 gifted. Thank you so much. And to the new members, please feel free to join the Discord. Genuinely dope. Outside of yesterday and the chaos I started, for the most part, it's a very chill, dope-ass Discord, I promise you. Because yesterday I started so much chaos and I was so proud of myself. If you watch yesterday's stream, you know what I'm talking about. Cap, thank you so much for the support. Charlie's Rosie stream, smaller than sand grains. Listen, yesterday's stream was one of my favorites. It was one for the books. And this is what I'm going to say. And I need to timestamp this correctly because I will set the timestamp. That's how I know. If you missed yesterday's stream, this is the only thing I ask you. I only ask you this. You don't have to watch the whole thing. It was about 3 hours. Thank you for anyone who joined me. I want you to go to the 2 hour and 24 minute mark. I think that's what they sent me. Was it 2 hours and 24 minutes? Yeah, I think it was 2 hours and 24 minute mark. You're going to see me pause at some point because there's a comment that I noticed in chat. Actually, start at 2 hours and 21 minutes so you could see why that comment was put in chat. And when I tell y'all I lost my shit, I lost my shit. And for anyone who's been watching me for a while, I try not to audibly laugh like really loud because I know I have headphone users and my laugh could be very, very obnoxious. All I'm going to say is I struggled to get it together after that comment, after I witnessed that comment in chat, and I lost it. I started tearing up. It was hard to pull it. Like I was struggling to stop laughing and continue with the content. And it was the most simple comment, but once you see what it's related to, oh, don't be eating, by the way. Don't eat. So if you go to start at 2 hours and 21 minutes, you'll see what I'm referring to. And please don't be eating. Oh, that comment took me out. And while we're on the topic of comments and don't be eating, hopefully you're not eating right now. Let's bond.
A handful of crisis. Please, someone save me.
Got a shopping cart? What the f is this?
You piggy pig pig. Oink, 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 motherfucker.
You're gonna be detained. Detain me, bitch. Beep, beep. Whee. Whoa, whoa. What the fuck, man? Beep, beep. Beep, beep.
Miss Piggy, no one wants you here.
Oink, oink, bitches. Maybe he's in the mood for pork. He doesn't get to eat it in real life, bitch. Go fuck yourself. Oink, oink. Do I look like a giant baby?
You ain't got enough of this fever, I know, I know. Nothing would remain and you don't wanna go, so go. Cause you're thinking your place, no time to waste. I wanna love you but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you up, meet you at the end. Don't you know what happens to dreams you don't follow? They crumble. You know I can't stand what you're getting so hollow. So go. Cause you're picking your pace, no time to waste. I wanna love you, but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake. Fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you at the end. No time to waste. I wanna love you, but life doesn't wait. You can't see and waste away. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you at the end.
And we're back. Your comments in chat are always my favorite. Here are some of my favorite. Valentina, I'll be back. I have to take my palmetto bug for a walk. Oh, really? Oh, really? And this, y'all, look at this exchange. Bama Girl said, I just came in, laughing, dancing. And Doa Deer goes, Bama Girl, I did not see the in, and I was about to tell you to seek help. And after yesterday's stream, this is just so funny. For those who saw yesterday's stream, after yesterday's stream, that man, yesterday was a lot. Yesterday was a lot. And here go. Thank you. Listen, Barry, that's the spirit. I fear nothing. I become stronger. Say it with me, y'all. This is the attitude to have when we bond. I fear nothing. I become stronger. And just in case someone is taking clips for the Surviving Keemstar documentary that is a cult, I just want you to know this is a joke. This is a joke amongst me and my viewers and my supporters. There's an understanding. I am not a cult leader like Keemstar. I just want to encourage and inspire my viewers to take in and look at the breaks from a different perspective. That is all. I am not Keemstar. We may be the same height, but I am not Keemstar. Just saying. Let me finish up with the support. Nikki T, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To the new members, please enjoy and please get into the Discord. Bella, thank you, thank you, thank you for the gifted members. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. And it's Nid. This. People cannot afford giving on daily streams, and it is selfish and greedy of Keem to expect it daily. I know a lot of y'all didn't watch Fat Camp 2, right? At one point, Keemstar was going on and on about the equipment because some of their equipment was just, I don't know where the fuck they got it from. I don't know if it was secondhand or for a pawn shop, but there was times audio was bad. Keep in mind, some of the activities and stuff they were doing, they had to raise money for that. goals, donations, membership goals. And then when it comes time to do it, the audio would be horrible. If you were a headphone user for some of the activities that they had, I know your ears were bleeding. It was bad. And here go Keemstar, like, oh, look how Live paid for this. We need to raise more money. We need to do this. Let me tell you how greedy and desperate Keemstar got. Keemstar went on Jester reacting to Fat Camp 2 clips. And I have the timestamps and everything, because the way I edit, for those who don't know, if I'm listening to something in the background and I hear something that I know I want to clip, what I'll do is I'll rewind, get the timestamp, and then send it to my laptop. And from that one stream that I watched from Keemstar, I got at least 5 timestamps where he was begging. He was begging. Like, oh, guys, there's this new sound clip that I wanted to play for the $50 dono. Somebody do it. Dang, I got this clip, this audio clip for $100 donos. No one sent in $100 dono. Sir, aren't you supposed to be a boss? Why are you up here begging like a bitch? All that money they made during Fat Camp 2, you still got your ass home and sat up there to react to Fat Camp 2 clips and beg for more money. It's never going to be enough for Keemstar. It's disgusting. It's just like, oh, this is pathetic. And this is the man y'all let talk down to you? You're a bitch, a begging one, a short begging bitch. I'll be damned. Imagine. Please. Anyways, let me continue. I could never. Keemstar talking to me like he crazy. You out your fucking mind. Junie Bells, thank you. FFG disappointed me so much. I was rooting for her. I used to root for her too. And now all she continues to do is what she been doing. Lying, deflecting, and projecting. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much. A lot of us had to learn that lesson, unfortunately. Cap, Charlie's so short she lives like Jerry the Mouse. Absolutely not. I live like an avatar. You hear me? Avatar. It's me always trying to do this, elongate my neck so I look taller. I'm not short. Thank you. Sounds like a you problem. Your oxtail privileges are being revoked. Why? Because I talked about Rosie playing in oxtails for adult content because of her feedy content. Oxtail was the first thing that came to mind. I don't even know why. It just was the first thing that came to mind. And I love oxtails. Me and oxtails will always be locked in. It's just, when you're trying to think of food and feedy, I don't know. Maybe I'll crave an oxtail, so that's why I said it. And to any Jamaicans in chat, I didn't say it. It was AI. It was a chat. I didn't say it. It was, actually, this is not even me. Am I really even here? Is it me? No, I might be an experiment. I might be an experiment. So for anyone who claims I said that about Rosie, prove it. Prove it. Thank you. Church of Charlie is now in session. Please sit. Yo, I just know there's going to be a day somebody takes me seriously. And I'm going to have to sit there and explain myself. I will have to put on a fucking gray hoodie, put my hair down, and just be like, no, I'm not a cult leader. I'm not. But I am really Beyonce's cousin. That is still true. Fuck. Anyways. Glitter Nips, thank you. Sings, we'll be bonding always. You don't need to be afraid. Charlie will torture us in the... Glitter Nips, the last line, I don't know. You using an Android? You using an Android. Don't you worry. The Apple Fold phone comes out later on this year, and you'll be able to switch over. And you will never make a mistake like this in your super chat ever again. Because the last part said Charlie will torture us in the end, and I know that's not what you meant. Charlie will bond us in the end. If you used an iPhone, I know that wouldn't be the sentence. Just saying. Just saying. Let's get back to this mess.
Enjoy. You're not gonna feed them. Well, that's the price of putting on a show?
Because you told me coming to the LCU, fuck Girl World, fuck the detractors. You're going to get like a boogie moment. You have not given that to me. I have not had the fucking opportunity.
Yeah, the detractors don't even
That's all
want
I'm
to
going to
watch.
say. I am not going to speak the rest of the show.
The detractors don't even want to watch anymore because it's so fucking boring.
Has Keemstar considered that maybe some people are losing interest because they keep reusing the same script, and while doing that, they're begging so much? It gets tiring seeing grown-ass adults, problematic ones at that, continue to just beg and beg and beg. And that reminds me of a comment I saw earlier. That's why I'm happy I saved certain comments, because I know it will come handy. There was a comment that I saw earlier. This one. String cheese. They excuse everything because, oh, we're locals and this is the worst podcast on YouTube and blah, blah, blah. Yes. And that's how they sweep for their This is already a bad platform. This is a bad platform, guys. We're the worst. We're the worst. So don't expect anything good from us. Don't expect respect. Don't expect for us to actually be decent. What is the LCU? What is their shtick? Condiments, bigoted jokes, begging, and predatory behavior. That is what the LCU is built off of. Condiments, bigotry, begging, and predators. Those are the 4 branches of the LCU. Depending on the show, you'll hit 2, sometimes 3, or all 4. Those are the 4 branches of the LCU, sadly.
Well, guess who's going to eat?
I would like for you to address the chat because they're really fucking pissed off at you because we hit that goal and you said that you would keep Tech on and no matter what Amber said, and now you're taking Tech off early and the chat feels like you scammed them.
Okay, to the chat that feels like I'm scammed, guess who agrees with me? The other 3,000 people that are not here that stopped watching.
Only paying this last time to get my message heard. Keep, you scammed us of 7K. WTF? Give us all our money back if Tupa doesn't stay.
Tupa, by the way, is me and Fupa. It's Tech Fupa. That's the Tupa.
Yeah, where's the other 3,000 people that are normally here?
So this viewer just spent $20 to make sure their super chat was read out loud. And this is Keemstar's response. They feel scammed. They helped raise over $7,000 in 2 hours. And Keemstar is not delivering on what he said that money would, play a part in. Tech remaining there. And even with this stream, with what Tech was supposed to follow up and do, because obviously things were falling apart, it wasn't done right. There was really no effort. He posted something on Reddit. I'm sure people responded. I'm sure there were people in under the original live stream. I'm sure he got a whole bunch of DMs, but what did they actually do on this stream? And even in this moment, that's another $20 that Keemstar makes, his company makes, only for it to be dismissed.
We have 3,300 people at the start of the show.
Where's the other 3,000? They're not here anymore. All right, they left. The show has been dead.
Why do you think big YouTubers don't want to be in the LC? They're not going to.
This is Scooter. He used to run and, co-host with Amberlynn. He's no longer with the LCU. And also, his mama is no longer with the LCU. Gidgey recently quit. And Gidgey has been a bit vocal. One of my favorite things about hosts leaving the LCU is sometimes they're fed up and they start to speak. Gidgey has been talking a lot. And tonight, Gidgey was actually supposed to go on panel with Savage. For those who don't know who Savage is, Savage used to be one of the hosts of Local Queens. She's no longer one of the hosts. And what she does, for the most part, is criticize the LCU. And because she knows some of the inner workings of the LCU, her opinion is just a bit different. She knows more. And Gidget was supposed to actually go on panel with Savage. When I was listening in, because yes, I'm not nosy, I'll be following mad shit. When I was listening in on Scooter's stream earlier, Gidget called in and something's wrong with, I think, her eye or something. So she might have to reschedule. I'm not sure if she still went on tonight. But because it's supposed to be Savage and Gidget, and I believe Scooter will be on there as well, I'm going to tune in. And more than likely, if they are who I think they are, we'll be discussing that stream in the future. I love when former hosts start running their mouth. Stop protecting that whack ass company. And that's not to say these same hosts are not problematic. Gidget's still the racist bitch who, for some reason, alcohol had her saying all type of slurs. You still racist, but I'm gonna listen. See? Multiple things can be true at once. Bitch, you still ain't shit. But what did you want to say? What did you want to share? Fuck all of you. What did you want to share, though? But let's take a listen to Scooter. This is Scooter explaining how you get relief no longer working under Keemstar because of the pressure he puts on hosts to keep real-time viewers to make a certain amount of money. And this is some of the same patterns you'll hear within different creators, different hosts in the LCU.
And that's the thing, dude. And for some reason, a lot of people can't understand this. It's so low stress doing your own thing. It's so easy. It's fun. You know, if I could, I'd stream 7 days a week. I might be live again tomorrow because I love my stream. I love doing this. It's not stressful. I don't have to worry about, you know, hitting X amount, getting yelled at if I don't. You know, if I don't hold this many viewers, I'm going to get yelled at. No, I just get to do my thing and have a good time. You know?
The last time.
One of the reasons I believe that is because Scooter is not the only former host of the LCU to say this. I want to repeat this as a pattern. The way Keemstar talks to these hosts privately about hitting certain goals, hitting certain marks, it's crazy. But they'll sell it to you guys as, we're having fun. We were these problematic people and we still are able to turn it around and create a community and have fun. When the truth is, they work for a cult leader. A very disrespectful one who doesn't give a fuck about any of those people. He just cares about the money that you can make him. Scooter, even earlier in his stream today, he was mentioning different dollar amounts that different past hosts have made for Keemstar. And one of the reasons Becky Boop continues to be a conversation in the LCU, not only do viewers want Becky Boop back because of, you know, the crash out moments, the entertainment, the freak outs, but hosts mention it as well because she made the LCU probably the most money. The numbers I was hearing, I was just like, damn, did Becky actually make that much for the LCU? Apparently she did. That's why you'll continue to hear Becky Boop's name in the LCU. She made Keemstar a shit ton of money.
It was 6K was Amber's first show, and then it never got there again. Although I'll say the views when I've been on here have been 15 to 30% higher than when Voldemort was here.
That's not true. You guys were just flexing just a little while ago. They had 5,000 concurrent viewers.
Yeah, we've had like big episodes, but not 6K. 6K was only on that first episode. And then, you know, Voldemort dropped the ball because he was like, I'll just capitulate to whatever Amber wants. And the show was ass.
Well, it's fucking boring. This show's been boring. I'm sorry. We got to switch it up.
Keemstar won't be happy until Amberlynn is crashing out back to back, or she's accepting super chats or donation goals to be swinging around from a ceiling fan. If it's not continuous degrading clown behavior to bringing in as many eyes and hate donations as possible, Keemstar is not going to be happy. Keep in mind, lolcowbus makes thousands weekly. Actually, I could look this up real fast. Give me 1 second. I'm going to tell you guys how much lolcowbus has made in the past week in just super chats. Granted, this can be a bit off, just a bit, but it's not that far off. It's not. Let's see. Okay, lolcowbus. So in super chats, in the past 7 days, oh well, they're actually not doing as great as I thought. They've made $6,200, a little over $6,200, because it's pretty much gone downhill since that $7,000 stream. So maybe Keemstar is getting hit a little bit after that, because okay, so I know you can't see my screen, but I'm just gonna read it out to you. On the 25th of March, they made $7,436. On the 20th, yeah, that was the 25th, actually, the 25th. On the 27th of March, they made $1,531. On the 31st of March, $496. Keep in mind, I want to be clear, these are huge numbers. The only reason I said it's not that much, it's because I've been seeing them consistently get like over 1,000, 1,500, sometimes 2,000. So after that $7,000 stream, maybe viewers weren't as happy. But on April 1st, they made $1,183. April 2nd, $1,114. So they stream for 2 hours. 2 hours because they have to pivot and send viewers to another show. Imagine sitting here for 2 hours of work and viewers sending in $1,000. And that's still not enough. It's still not enough. Not in the eyes of Keemstar. He wants that $7,000 back. Speaking of support, let me get caught up. But that's Keemstar for y'all. That man is incredibly greedy and very ungrateful. Let me see. Where am I? Hold on. Where was I? Oh, Trauma Dumpling. Thank you so much for the support. The side shot of FFG sends me Canada's Next Top Bullfrog. Not Canada's Next Top Bull. I'm screenshotting that. 1 second, y'all. Oh, you ate the fuck down with that. Not Canada's Next Top Bullfrog. I'm so sorry. Oh, they eating you up, bitch. I love the fact that even though she's not a common topic anymore, I love the fact that from time to time, she still gets whacked here and there. They still dragging you, bitch. FFG, you're still a scammer. Let's not forget. #win. We are never letting that go, just so you know. Thank you so much, Trauma Dumpling. I appreciate you. Kenda, thank you so much for 11 months. Can I get some Zachary Marie dance party? I'll get it pulled up. Say less. I'll get it pulled up. We will, for our second bonding break, we'll have the dance off that I know you all love. And by you all, I mean you all. Thank you so much for 11 months. Just Ozzy, thank you so much for 1 month. Professionally deep cleaning my house tomorrow. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds real good. Baby, best of luck. And actually, hopefully you tune in later. Maybe I could give you some good background noise while you do that. That sounds amazing. I love a good Sunday cleaning. Saturdays still hit, but Sundays just hit different. So enjoy, boo. Yamano, thank you. I just remembered what you did to me yesterday. I take it back. You probably have to run from water bears like Rosie does from the actual ones. Yamano, I know deep down you love me, so it's okay. It's okay. I didn't do that to you yesterday. Rosie did that to you yesterday. Your cousin Remy did that to you yesterday. All I did was show you what they posted to the internet. You're gonna be okay. And we're still locked in. See how Yamano wants the attention from Rosie, and Yamano gets it here. Yamano gets it here, and look at the things I get. Look at the things I get. It's okay, Yamano. I know deep down you love me. I know you do. Even though I'm gonna make sure I officiate Remy and Rosie's wedding and send you the video. You're still gonna love me after that. Thank you. Kate. Oh, Kate, I forgot you was Jamaican. Oh, so that Greek old lady channel told me FFG was more looped than I thought. She gone. Oh, You should see the Yaya channel because I know you've been gone for a while. Hakate, the cringy shit that FFG has done. But back to you being Jamaican. I forgot about that. But Hakate, somebody in my last live stream, the viewers probably here, truthfully, was dreaming about Rosie playing in some oxtails. Crazy. You know how the chat works. Their mind is. But yeah, Jamaica represent and take it out on whoever the person was who was in chat that suggested that. Whew. Where do y'all minds go? Glitter nips, thank you. I'm a dyslexic iPhone 17 Pro Max. Listen, glitter nips, do not do that. Okay, so you iPhone 17 Pro Max. First of all, you got top notch. You know what? We're gonna blame it on YouTube because YouTube low key, their chat feature and the super chats have been glitching a little bit for real. Because sometimes I don't know if you guys have caught it, like you can't say fat and certain things in super chats anymore, which is kind of like ridiculous. The word is fat. Who cares? But we gonna go with that. So you use an iPhone. I apologize. I was spreading misinformation. We're blaming YouTube. We're blaming YouTube. All this Android slander, but come to find out, she has an Android. I do not. Oh, you will not slander me. Hold on. Let me take this case off. I'm going to take my case off for you and everything. You will not slander me. Excuse me, y'all. Give me a second. This case is tight. You will not slander me. Okay? Do you see this? You will not. Absolutely. I use an Android. Are you crazy? Y'all saw that? Y'all saw that in real time? The slander? I use an Android. Are you okay? Let's get back to let's get back to Amber. Don't you ever. Not Nikki T saying stop dragging my Android. Nikki, listen, it's okay. In life, we have to grow over time. And I believe in you one day when you send out text messages that the receiver on the other end will see a blue bubble. Right now they're seeing green, but I believe in you. You know I'm a fan. Even Scar, I believe Scarletter has an Android as well. Oh, hurt my heart to hear it, but I believe in y'all. Turn that green bubble to blue. Yeah, let's get back.
Well,
I feel bad, like being in this position to where team calls the shots, but I feel like I'm also scamming the audience, even though it's not my decision. And I feel like it puts me, you, and everyone, like the host, in a really bad position when things like this take place in the LCU.
Oh, for sure.
Like, I feel like my hands are tied, and I feel bad for the chat.
Yeah, I mean, we can't do what Keem doesn't want us to do. I can't just be like, I'm sticking on bus. It doesn't work that way. The other person that has that power, apparently, is Amberlynn Reid. So let's get through it, right? Amber, you've historically had such a huge rise in social media. You've been witnessed on news articles. You've been seen on TV. Keem's back.
Sorry, I just want to say this is not your L Fupa. It's not your L Tech. It's mine. I take full responsibility. I just know what needs to be done. And
what needed to be done, according to Keemstar, is scamming his viewers after they got over $7,000. Go ahead, continue.
Wait until the end of the month, bro. This show might not ever fucking succeed. Like, I gotta fix this thing. It's on me. I'm the one that scammed. Only blame me. But continue. My bad.
Okay.
Keem, when do the refunds start? Scammer.
Look, I would love.
So because I was editing in real time, and sometimes I like to go back and grab the screenshots of the super chats and, include them because, it adds to the content. During that time, I didn't realize Keemstar actually responded in the chat when that viewer said about the refunds. They feel scammed. This was Keemstar's response. Let me get this for you. Because as you guys know, he runs the Drama Alert, account. So when that writes in chat, it's Keemstar. So that viewer just said that. And this was Keemstar's response. I am stealing. There was a lot more in chat. A lot of viewers were upset with Keemstar and his responses. I'm stealing. Remember when Chantel was in Cuba and she said, hey, my beezers are replaceable. They are replaceable. That's the same mindset that Keemstar has. He doesn't care after $7,000. Viewers aren't satisfied. I'm stealing. You don't like it? Okay. I'm stealing. What you gonna do about it? You're replaceable. He sees viewers as objects. He don't give a fuck about their feelings. After $7,000 raised in 2 hours.
Fupa again. I hear Amber saying she wants you to stay. Fupa, no, she doesn't want you to stay. She has said it to me privately.
Yes, I do.
In front of Thick Gemini.
I've never said that to you privately. We can talk to Thick Gemini right now if he wants to come up. We can also have Xylee come up too,
Sure,
because I've talked to
care.
her privately.
No, she has said
actually,
that
I'm
you don't
tired
deserve
of you lying on my
queens.
name.
What happened to you not talking?
Constantly happening.
You don't deserve
It's
queens.
constantly
That she's
happening of you
upset
lying on
about
my
it.
name in this LCU.
Well, it is what it is. You are literally known as the liar of the internet. Amberlynn has been known to lie about literally everything in her life, whether it's medical conditions, the health of her animals, her relationships, her family, everything. She's lied about her own abuse. She's lied about the abuse she put on to others. She's lied about the abuse to her animals. Literally one of the most untrustworthy people online. Historically, there's been a number of times where she'll put out a story about this is what my relationship was like. I only did this and my partners were all bad, just to have the partners come out, the exes, right? His story, here's the actual truth. Here's what actually happened. Here's the evidence of what.
Before Tech continues running his mouth with no clips, I just want to make sure I grab this comment from Hecate. Fupa Cheese is on Jules Tells All channel talking about threesomes with Rev and Repzion. Bing bong. Oh, Hecate, because you were gone for a little bit. We know. This is the same Fupa Cheese who was moaning on the phone with Rev to make Shani jealous. We found out about Fupa Cheese's history when it comes to those two child abusing pieces of shit. We found out about Fupa Cheese early on. Oh, we clocked that bitch early on. Hold on. You was moaning for Rev? You was that involved with Rev? You that desperate for attention? Of course she is. That's why she's in the LCU. That's why she's in the LCU. Rev, honey? Rev, is that serious? No wonder you fucked that man raw. What's his name? Phantom. No wonder you fucked Phantom Raw. Imagine fucking Phantom Raw to make sure you keep a position at the LCU. In this world with all STDs, where she could have possibly produced a child out of that. For the LCU, you fucking Phantom Raw for the LCU. Are you okay? And they got the nerve to sit up there talking shit about Sweet Tea, bitch. You would have been carrying the baby next. And it would have been Phantoms. And did she get that panel done? Has she gotten tested? At Fat Camp. There's already diseases you got to worry about, infections you have to worry about at Fat Camp. Have you seen the people? Have you seen the conditions they live in? And then on top of that, you added the possibility of STDs. Oh, you're a dumb bitch. Dumb bitch. Let me get caught up on some more of the support. Sounds like you problem. All this Android. Oh, no, I already. Actually, I'm taking this off my screen. I addressed that. Give me flashbacks. The nerve. God, me and Andrew. Don't you ever. McTingle, thank you so much for the support. Beautiful Charlie in chat. Silent viewer and first super chat. Do you or anyone remember the story of, yes, Etika? That's all you need to know. That. No, I do. The only reason I don't bring it up, and thank you for the support, and thank you for your first super chat. That means a lot. Thank you. The reason I don't bring it up is, from my understanding, Etika's family wanted the topic dropped. And it is a very sad, and I don't even know all the details. And from the little bit that I know, it's disgusting. But due to Etika's family coming out publicly and saying they don't want that criticism going towards Keemstar, they want the topic to drop in the online space. That's the reason I don't bring up Etika. That's the real reason I don't bring it up. But valid, to be very clear. Oh, I know, to be very clear. And thank you. Super chat fatigue. Charlie is. Hold on. Mitandri. Hold on. Now I'm gonna have to Google. Y'all had me Googling yesterday. This better be a giraffe. This better be some type of giraffe. What is this? Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, y'all know what this is? Y'all know I ain't the smartest. Wait a minute. Guys, this was not an animal. This was not. You know what? Leave me alone. Leave me. I can't stand y'all. I'm not as small as the cell. Y'all purposely send this stuff in because you know I'm a Google. You know I'm gonna Google. You know I don't know what it is. And actually, I take that back. This is an eagle. It's an eagle. It's a type of eagle. Okay? It's an eagle. Yep. Y'all, what did I do to you? Svetlana, what did I do to you? What did I do to you? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Everything's okay. And y'all need to stop laughing in chat because what was so funny? What was so funny? Fucking assholes. Idiot witch, save me. Thank you for 1 month. With the 4 pillars of the Charlie Gold channel receipts. Ooh. Receipts, pettiness, bonding, and amazing eye looks. Thank you. Yes, that is the 4 pillars. Well, to be fair, I would switch. Nah, honestly, that's accurate. But if we added a 5th pillar, height, that would be the 5th pillar. If we were able to add a 5th one, it would be how tall I am. You know? So, but thank you for that. I agree. Receipts, pettiness, bonding, and amazing eye looks. Period. Thank you. Thank you. And you know what? The way I just know the chat is still fucking why are they still laughing? Someone to explain to me what was so funny and why everybody's still it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Christina, thank you. Oh my God, thank you so much for the shout out. I greatly appreciate it. My channel is tiny, just documenting losing 50 pounds of regain. Y'all know what to do. Mods, normally, yes, it is best to check out the channel first. But I've actually seen you for a while. Mods, if you can, let's show Christina some love. Because Christina, let's be clear. I actually do need to check out your channel because I got a long way to go. I'm trying to be like you. You hear me? So keep documenting. You'll see me in the comments very soon. You will see me in the comments very soon. And thank you for the continued support. Oh, here's Smeagol. See, every time I see this, check DMs. Y'all trying to, you know what? I really should have took an edible. I'm going to take it for tomorrow's member stream, but I should have taken an edible. I just know. I'm going to continue with the stream. And then I'm going to show y'all what Shmi just sent me. You know what, Shmi? One thing about you, you going to put a quick edit together. Let me continue with this. Shmi going to put a... Let's continue with the stream. Let's continue.
Amber has done to everyone in her life. Just like her inability to control what she eats, she also can't control her physical nature. A number of times, she has restricted their partner's ability to leave rooms, whether that's physically by putting their hands on them or by blocking the door, allegedly.
So seeing that Tech couldn't be bothered to get clips to back up what, He's saying, I took it upon myself to do what I normally do and insert some examples of Amber's exes, Amber, responding to claims. So here you go.
It got to the point where I started going into the other room just to sleep because she wouldn't stop arguing with me when I was trying to rest before a shift. That happened one time. And it's when everything hit the fan. And I followed you in there with my BPD meltdown, my tantrum. My pain turned me into a monster because of what you did.
There was this one time that we had an argument on the way home, and we stopped in the driveway and argued for a few hours in the car, and she just would not accept me trying to break up with her and would not let us go back in the house until I agreed to give her another chance to fix things and make things better.
We'll just switch to watching you two on other shows if you get kicked. Tech and Fupa. World isn't here to watch Amber anymore. No one followed her to her new show. We're pretty much done.
A couple of things. There will be a fraction of viewers to follow Tech and Fupa to other shows, but for the most part, when it comes to this corner of the internet, they don't follow through when it comes to maybe not lining the pockets of the same problematic people that they complain about. So they'll still be tuned into lolcowbus, especially after yesterday with the auditions and what I saw. And I'm not saying all of the support comes from Grow World. I don't believe that for a second, but I do believe a lot of it still does. There's a good amount that still does. Now, Smee, anytime Smee says check DMs, anytime, I just know it's going to be some shit. Look at this. Welcome to Church of Charlie Tabernacle. You will enjoy the bonding break. What have I done? Look at this. And you know what's so crazy? Look. Now, I'll be dead wrong to make sure we bond again. I think not. I'll be right back.
You ain't got enough of this fever, I know. Nothing would remain and you don't wanna go. So go. Cause you're picking your pace, no time to waste. I wanna love you, but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake. Fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you at the end. You ain't got enough of this fever, I know. Nothing would remain and you don't wanna go. So go. Cause you're picking your pace, no time to waste. I wanna love you, but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake. Fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you at the end. Don't you know what happens to dreams you don't follow? They crumble. You know I can't stand what you're getting so hollow. So go. Cause you're thinking your pace, no time to waste. I wanna love you, but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake. Fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you at the end. No time to waste. I wanna love you, but life doesn't wait. You can't see and waste away. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up.
Guys, my favorite comments in chat. Look. Sorry, hold on. Drina Baby said, this is some short-shinned behavior right now. Damn, not short-shinned. Ivana, not this being the second time that I came in during the break. Listen, it means it's meant to be, Ivana. It is meant to be. That means the breaks are calling you. You see that? It's not a coincidence. They're calling you. Welcome back. Welcome back. Here go Lily. I have been scared for my life from that video yesterday. So Lily, you followed that up with saying can't even enjoy the bonding break anymore. You know how I have to finish putting together the break clips for our members only streams? I have to add the moan. I have to add Remy and Rosie's moan to the break clip. There's no way it would be complete without it. It just feels right. So I believe in you. You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. You are going to be fine. Lee said, oh, ew. Yummy. It's already in the works. I can't turn back time now. When I paint these pictures, when I use my paintbrush, I have to make sure it's a masterpiece presented to y'all. I have to. Let me get caught up on some of the support. Sorry. Just Ozzy. Also gonna be on PTO all next week too. Gonna have a nice clean home during my staycation. I know that's right. Ain't nothing like getting in fresh sheets. Fresh sheets. Clean house. Ooh, and you know when that bathroom is clean, you just smell. Enjoy your PTO. And there ain't nothing wrong with a staycation. You better enjoy. I love that for you. I was actually just talking to one of my best friends about staycations. Enjoy. I'm actually going to send, I should send this to her because that's a sign she needs to do that staycation. Bella, thank you so much for 5 months. Charlie, the algorithm showed me this creator live last night, XLCU. He was talking about trash. You might be interested. Buffweeb. I've actually heard of Buffweeb because I've heard of Buffweeb through Scooter. And I think Buffweeb, don't quote me on this. I hope I'm thinking of the right person. He was actually on a panel with Savage as well. I do need to look into Buff. I do. Thank you. Man, there's a lot of them. Out there. Keemstar really thought a lot of people would not speak after they left the LCU. I'm so happy they are. And I'll be looking into all of it because I got the time. Cats for Nelson, welcome to the Gold Cluster. Welcome to the Welfare Fund. Ready, set, EBTs, EBTs, EBTs. And if anybody ever wants to complain about EB titties, just know there's soft porn on Rosie's channel. And there's a retweet on my Twitter timeline that will have you rethinking any disgust you may have for EB titties. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Just imagine titties, but below the waistline. That's all I'm going to say. Thank you, Cats for Nelson. Thank you. Cats for Nelson probably like, bitch, what are you doing? Ani, thank you. Oh no, not the millionaire discovering that not everything prints money. Truly a tragedy for Gnome Start. That. Thoughts and prayers for profit margin. I really, 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 really hope the trend that is happening continues to happen. I really want people to start waking up. We don't deserve support. We shouldn't expect it. I don't want to say we don't deserve support because I appreciate it. And I do think I put in work, but we shouldn't feel entitled to it. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, a lot of us got lucky on this platform. Be grateful for that. But this one, I don't get it. I don't get it. Cats for Nelson, can I get a shout out? My content is wholesome and it's cats. That's you. Oh, yeah, I think we talked about that's you. That's where I know the name. Guys, can you please link Cats for Nelson? Okay, so at first, right, and this is no shade to you. At first, I didn't know about you, so that's why I was just like, you might say cats, and it's something completely different. And then one of my mods actually said, no, they're familiar with your content. So yes, I got you. I got you. Meows for Rio. Thank you so much, boo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now I know. Now I know. And sorry about before the misunderstanding. It was genuinely because I just didn't know. Because you could say Cats for Nelson, and next thing you know, I link the page that goes to Keemstar or some shit, But it's not that. It's not that, guys. It's actually cute videos. So thank you. I appreciate you. Katie Books, thank you for 35 months. KD Book Dragon. Let me say it right. The pillars are all tall. Period. The pillars are all tall. Y'all take note. See that member for 35 months, and do you see the truth that is spoken within this milestone? Tall on our pillars. Thank you. Thank you so much. Loveless, don't start with me. Don't start with me. Don't start with me. I'm going to say it wrong, but Machondria happens when you curate a smart audience. I don't deserve this. I don't deserve this. I don't deserve any of this. Loveless, thank you for the support. And here comes sounds like you probably. I just noticed it's about to be shady. Hold on, let's see. Sounds like you. I ain't gonna hold you. After I say the Android comments, what I do is stop looking at the chat for a little bit. That's why I stopped checking in Discord. Anytime I say Android comment, I see multiple tags in Discord for me, and I intentionally take my time going into the Discord. I said what I said about Android. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I stand on it. Thank you so much. Sounds like a you problem. I appreciate you. Dessa, I sadly missed the first bonding break because I had a mini rage because someone decided to not steal your mail. It's a TEMU couch cover, but for fuck's sakes, hopefully they can replace that. Thank you so much for 8 months. Reach out to them and see if they can replace that. The fact that people are still stealing these days, that is really annoying. I hope you do get it though. I hope you do get it. I'm sorry, boo. Hopefully the second break had you feeling a little better. See? Sometimes we just need that. But again, I appreciate you. Smee, unsub. No one's unsubscribing. No one's up. Actually, if my subscribers go down to me, I am going to edit Rosie and Remy moaning. I'm going to slow it down and put it behind a certain track. And I'm going to send you that clip every day, every single day for the next week. How about that? How about that? Do you want to wake up to a DM from me of Rosie and Remy moaning. I'm going to put it behind a salsa track, a trap track. I'm going to put it behind R&B. I'm even going to put it on a country track. You hear me? I use epidemicsound.com. I got time. The country one really going to hit too. Yamano, you better not. I'll rally the Discord. Yamano, I have to put the moaning in. I literally have to. What? Y'all gonna love it. Y'all gonna love it. And it's going to. I can't even think of a lie off top right now. I'm gonna enjoy it. Drina, thank you for 8 months. Despite the occasional micro shin short neck behavior, I really do love it here. Why'd you drag me like this? Thank you for 8 months. Why'd you drag? You see, the only reason I could take these comments the way I do is because I'm so tall. Do you see that? Do you see the length? It's because I'm so tall. I could take a lot. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, standing on booster blankets. Oh, y'all got time. It's a Saturday. Y'all got time, huh? You know, I'm going to return to this. I'll get to the rest of y'all. Y'all not going to keep. Is it the Android comment? Is that what got y'all? The Android comment? Because I feel like it's been back to back tonight. It's the Android comment. A hit dog will holler. Back to these losers.
Thank you so much. Yeah, if Amber actually had fans that loved her, they would have donated to Hero, but that show sucks. And she wants to say, oh no, Fupa, I do love you. I do think you're great. No, she literally has been shitting on you at any opportunity. She doesn't want you to stay on the show. She just wants to retain a little bit of a public image because she knows the fans are Tupa fans. And she knows that obviously I'm going to shit on her and she wants to be able to shit on me, but she doesn't want to take accountability for the fact that she also shits on you. For the fans watching, Amber hates literally everybody. Amber only loves herself. There's not a single person in the LCU that she genuinely has a connection to. It is just people she can use for her gain.
I like how Tech is just saying the things we've known for so long. He's finally catching up. But these words also apply to his boss, Keemstar. Keemstar don't give a fuck about any of the hosts, any of the interns, docket team, whoever. Just about himself. So everything he's saying about Amberlynn is true, but also applies to Keemstar.
She doesn't care about her fans.
Apparently.
Go ahead.
She likes Gemini. She likes Gemini, and that's about it.
Gemini is just useful. Gemini probably stems from her weird obsessive desire to have a gay best friend. Go ahead.
Someone in chat said she's calling you liars in the VC.
Oh, let's tune in. Is there any commentary from the amazing Amberlynn Reid that's being hidden by a paywall? Let's see. Is she? She is chatting. Anyone that has said so far hasn't been true. Yeah, she's calling us liars. Who cares? Oh, Amber.
So basically, she's in the VC instead of doing her show, which is what she does.
Yeah, but that's why the fans are gonna leave after we're done with this. No one's gonna follow her.
When you guys were doing the docket meeting, I went in there to know what we were going to talk about today, and you guys shut off the docket meeting and wouldn't talk to me about it. But he did tell me he wanted me to die.
Amber, you also have wished that I died to my alcoholism. Okay, eat my ass.
I love Bus and the current cast a lot, but I'll be honest, this episode is depressing. TEMU promised going hard at Amber, and this is weak.
Oh, it's coming up.
You could go way harder. I think you're great, Tech, but this is too soft.
We will get harder soon.
Soon never came. And at one point, you're going to hear them say they'll go to members only because a lot of people felt disappointed and scammed because they didn't deliver on what they said they were going to deliver. And from the comments, I don't have a membership, so I can't say I've seen it for myself. But from the comments of members who went back to leave some type of engagement on this stream, they pretty much said, yeah, that members thing, that was whack. That was nothing. So you notice how there's no clips being played. The only clips being played are the ones I'm inserting. This is what it is.
Look, can I do a little bit of coaching?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah, tell Amber to speak more.
Amber, you definitely need to speak more. Fupa, I don't got nothing for you. But Tech, you there's two stages, right? There's entertainer, right? I'm gonna move my hands, I'm gonna raise my voice, I'm gonna, I'm on stage, it's time to entertain. And then it's like funeral director Tech. We're like, yeah, she also did this. And
I want to read this. Always a stargazer, thank you. Members only was the biggest scam of that night. It was 30 minutes of Amberlynn and Fupa chatting it up, smiling. Tech was gone for half of it, came back the last 30 minutes, then said, get scammed. Now, I want to be clear. I cannot confirm this, but from the members' comments that I saw underneath this stream, a lot of people were disappointed with the member stream that they said they would do after this. Thousands, y'all. Thousands that they get a week. It's wild. And those same people will return. They will still return. Thank you for this.
Apparently she's an adulterer. And it's like, that is what's killing this damn show. There's no passion, Tech.
I mean, to be honest, can I say that it is really hard to want to go at somebody and they're giving you nothing in return.
I go at her all the time and she gives me nothing in return. I really don't understand, Amber, why the fuck you got mad at me today for supporting the new cast of Queens. They just launched their new show. I got all this shit for supporting it, and you're like, how come you don't?
3 days. Yeah, let me fucking tell you then.
Girl. Even those things, it's just like, it's still a little surprising, but not really. Let's find something new. Let's find something new. I'm going to run it back just so we could see that one more time. Out of her damn mind, looking up. Imagine doing all of this in the LCU and then attempting to go back to your platform. Keep in mind, it's still an option. According to Amberlynn, these are her words. I know she's a liar, but for now, I'm choosing to believe it. She hasn't even reapplied for monetization. Every time she threatens to quit, I will only slightly believe it when she's monetized again. Because with what they make here, due to the fact that they do have to split it a few ways, she's still taking a slight pay cut from her original platform. That's one of the reasons I believe she has the second channel Hero to maybe fill that gap. But she's still taking a pay cut. Because I think her cut is like 30%. Keemstar's is 25%. Obviously, YouTube takes 30%. So, yeah.
Supporting the new cast of Queens. They just launched their new show. I got all this shit for supporting it, and you're like, how come you don't?
3 days. Yeah, let me fucking tell you then.
Okay, then do it.
3 days ago, me, Gemini, that's a new cast, a new show. We got nothing in return. So your excuse is, oh, it's a new show. Well, me and Gemini's Hero was a new show. And you know what you did? You came on and bitched and complained and made me cry.
I did not come over here for Keem for you to direct me, for you to pop into my shows. This is for me to hang out and have a good time. Leave.
I want your hangout to not be seen as an L.
I just want to play your game.
How is this an L? We're all having fun, bro.
I'm not here to start trouble, Big Murphy.
You are. You're fucking pissing me off. Like, why do you do this every fucking day?
No, don't cry.
Oh, this is so fucking stupid, bro.
No,
every fucking day.
Oh, before I continue with the clip, because I'm gonna play it through, just so you know, the reason that I censored at least it's on my bottom left, the reason that is censored is because Tommy C has his child, a whole child, showing on camera. So he's listening to this mess, and I believe that's his son, next to him, and he keeps panning the camera over to his son. And obviously I don't want children on my channel, but yeah, that's why the big censor is there. That's a child.
I'm not here to cause problems. I'm just saying, like, we got to make it better. We need more people engaged with Hero.
Just I constantly feel like I have to do more and more and more to make Keem happy and satisfied, and I wanted this show to not be that, and he's making it that, and that's not fair. Like, we were making money, we were doing goals, we were talking about things, we were up having fun. There was no hate in the side chat. Do you know how nice that was for me? Like, I'm sorry, but like, I'm so used to people just being so fucking horrific. Like, and now there's hate. Like, people were genuinely so nice, and I was just like, this is good vibes.
You're fake as fuck. You're using me. You're trying to feed detractors. If you want detractors, go get them, baby boy. I don't fucking need to be here anymore.
That's the only reason Amberlynn is there. Why is she playing new to this? The only reason Amberlynn has been able to sustain a platform and be as relevant as she is due to those detractors, is due to the hate watchers. The last time Amberlynn held any form of support for an extended period of time is when she announced she had cancer because she ate herself to that diagnosis. Outside of that, it's been hate watchers, reactors, criticism. And her response? Deflection, lying, gaslighting, manipulation. That's the only way Amberlynn can remain relevant online, and it's all her doing. So what is Keemstar doing? Capitalizing off of that. Stupid.
You believe that? If you believe that, leave.
You literally just said,
No,
Keem.
no, quit.
You literally said, and was it here or hero? I forget. I already forget.
If you
You
don't,
literally said,
I'm not on
"Oh
your
my
side.
god."
If you don't think I'm on your side, stand on business and quit.
You literally just said that we don't feed the detractors enough.
Let me just say this, all right? If you are doing what you're supposed to do on the internet by having something successful that a lot of fans watch, you get detractors. That is part of it. If you don't have haters, you're doing something wrong. And we no longer even have fucking haters on this show. They all disappear because they're bored.
I would love to run a show. Obviously,
Be right back.
as a showrunner, you need to be able to make decisions. None of my decisions get listened to because if it's not Amber's way, it's just not happening. This is like the hardest show to showrun for.
Yeah, that's the problem. That is a problem. I agree with Tech. You have too much power. You have too much influence. You're too much of a draw. And what do you want to do with that draw? Nothing.
Nothing. She wants to hang out. She wants.
Wait, the same Amberlynn who's put in little to no effort on the year she's been on the platform, who has provided mediocre content, they were expecting her to what? Actually work in the LCU? As much as Amberlynn complains about reactors, detractors, and the hate she gets, she knew exactly what was following her into the LCU. And that's what she uses as leverage. That boost that the LCU got from Amberlynn joining the LCU, that's the criticism that followed her into the LCU. And she knows this. This is the same Amber who has said, Keemstar needs me more than I need him, which is not necessarily true. But why does she say that? She knows the hate following that she has. So please miss me with this. Please.
A buddy show.
I need you fucking hungry for something other than calories. Dude, listen, they can I scam them on 7K all they want, but they just deserve better than this. I will scam you. I know you deserve better. You deserve a fucking show. You deserve somebody to try to imagine that 4,000 people are watching. You guys deserve that. I don't care that some of you get scammed. I need you to be.
Keemstar just said he doesn't care if some of his viewers get scammed. I'm going to run that back, and that's exactly what anyone who watches the LCU, anyone who watches even our content, that's what you need to take away from this. He doesn't care. So speak with your engagement. Speak with your money. Because that should be straight disrespect. I would feel disrespected. I don't put money into the LCU's pockets, but for anyone who does, I would feel disrespected.
Spam, I scam them on 7K all they want, but they just deserve better than this. I will scam you. I know you deserve better. You deserve a fucking show. You deserve somebody to like try to imagine that 4,000 people are watching. You guys deserve that. I don't care that some of you get scammed.
No, let me correct that. What viewers deserve, especially after raising over $7,000, they deserve for Keemstar and lolcowbus to deliver on what they said. And whatever it is that Keemstar thinks needs adjusting in the LCU, figure it out behind the scenes. That's what bosses do. When, say if there's a sale or something, a promotion, something that is marketed to customers, you deliver on that. You ever go to the grocery store and something's marked incorrectly? And the grocery store got to eat the cost. They labeled it wrong. They didn't think ahead that the loss that they would take on that, and they have to honor it. That's what Keemstar should be doing. Honoring what he said he would do after viewers paid up over $7,000. Complain about it privately, come up with a new game plan to move forward, but at least deliver on what viewers paid for. We're human. We fuck up. Even though this wasn't a fuck up, this was them begging, as they normally do, manipulating like they always do, probably knowing this was always the plan. These auditions, it's probably been in the talks for a while. But he wanted to just get one more big pull out of viewers, and that cost them $7,000.
I need you to be a partner. We're partners in this. All right. I need you to be my partner and go to work ready to work. I don't want to hear, oh, leave my show alone. I don't want the pressure. So I leave your show alone. And today you're crying, oh my God, why are you giving Queens all attention? I tried to give it to you and you told me to
super chat at $20. Who's the common denominator?
That's true.
This is who Amber is. Any show you put her on is going to turn into this kind of shit show. She's a lazy control freak who doesn't leave her house. After the hate stops, she has nothing to offer.
I called Amber in good faith and said, hey, I'm leaving Texas. Can I come IRL on your ass and like pop up on bus? No, I don't let people come to my house.
I think I'm done with bus, Keem.
Before we get into this, I wouldn't allow Keemstar in my home either. I wouldn't want him on my block, and I don't own the block. And I would be concerned if I found out he was on my block. It's Keemstar. She's the idiot. Amberlynn, Fupa, Tech, they're the idiots that work for Keemstar, but I would not allow Keemstar in my home either. I don't care. He could show up to my door with cheesecake brownie, Ben & Jerry's, and I would still turn him away. And that's something they no longer make. The love I had for that flavor, I can't even begin to describe. And he could sit at my doorstep with that cheesecake brownie from Ben & Jerry's that has been discontinued, and I would turn him away, and that ice cream. That's how serious it is for me.
Oh, thank God.
I think I'm done with bus.
Okay, what is today? Oh, that's right. It's
the 7th.
Average Tuesday where you're done with bus.
Oh.
So it's
No,
like,
I want to just say, I just want to be on Hero, and I want you to not like pressure me. I just want to be me. I just want to have fun. Tired of the drama.
How can you be great? I can make you great. If you actually try and actually work, I could make you great. I can make anyone great. But the first step is getting attention, and you've had it for 15 years and you failed to be great in 15 years. I can make you great, Amber, but you have to work. You just have to work. That's all. You just can't be lazy. That's it.
Asking Amberlynn to not be lazy is equivalent to asking me not to be Black. That's what that means. It is who she is. She will always be lazy. She's going to try to capitalize off of the hate following, and that is it. She's not going to put in work. Let this talking point go. Keemstar knows this. He's just shocked that this corner of the internet is not pouring in as much as they used to. They're tired. It's played. do something different.
It's pulling teeth. It's literally pulling teeth, Keem.
This is awful. Her lore is so interestingly awful. Where are the clips showing the lies? Also, stop letting her boss you around, Keem.
Okay, first of all, Hero isn't that bad. It's just people are not giving it a chance because Amber, unfortunately, branded it the wrong way to the whole audience. This is my
We didn't even get an announcement. You didn't even announce it. Nothing. Like, it's as if Gemini doesn't exist to you, and it's fucked up.
Oh God, why didn't I give an announcement? Tech, do you remember why I didn't give Hero an announcement? What happened?
Oh, wasn't it that behind the scenes you said, "Hey, here's a show I'm going to give you. Let's try and hype it up." And then she started talking about it to everybody in the bus VC.
Before they continue complaining about this damn leak, where is it? It's Nid. Amber, if you want to do it on your channel. Exactly. But no, doing it on her channel means she has to start putting effort again. She has to start creating thumbnails again. She has to do more than just sitting in front of a laptop or a phone for a couple of hours. And let's not leave out the fact that she's found other problematic creators like her where she can kind of foster a new hug box. She loves that. Amberlynn, I genuinely didn't think at first Amberlynn would last long, but she found her people. And she found a new way to communicate with viewers, a new way to block people, and take out all her nasty ass behavior and make sure it's behind the guise of, it's a script or, something that they played up. Please, it's always been her. Let me get to more of the support. Smee, this Twitter user does not exist. Yes, you do. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. If there's any reason I'm going to remember to put in that clip of the moan, it's you and your edits. Remember this? Hold on. See? I have to make sure I live up to this. I have to make sure I live up to this. See? You want to be quick and creative. So can I. Thank you. Glitter Dips, I appreciate you. Put in a screamy death metal track. See, Smee? I gotta do it. Glitter Nips. Thank you. See, I like that. You guys understand. It's something that needs to be done. Thank God I'm starting to take the edibles before these member streams, because before I play that break, I might take another one. Just to make sure. Matthew, thank you so much for becoming a member. You are supreme, so you do have access to the Discord. Welcome. And if you're, bored, feel free to dig around the not safe for work thread. Not for any particular reason, just saying. Ani, thank you. Sending anyone those clips might be a war crime. No. Those clips are what's so sad? Sometimes when I be trying to lie on the spot, I get stuck. The only thing I can think of is those clips are a blessing in disguise. See, not a war crime. Blessing in disguise. See, and I'm stuttering. That's how you know I'm lying. Blessing in disguise. Thank you. Omni, we're going to revisit that afterwards because I kind of fucked up that lie. I didn't think it through so much, but you know what I'm saying. Hannah Mo, thank you for joining. And then thank you for upgrading right after. I appreciate you. You have access to the Discord. And again, members, please look out for the notification. Tomorrow we're doing the members only stream of Chantel. This is a retro with her acting a goddamn fool. And this is back when she returned to the villa after her Cuba trip. And of course, she was ranting, still doing the same mess, the back and forth with Didi and Natter, coming to the internet looking for advice, knowing damn well she doesn't want the advice of the internet. It's just that she ain't got no friends. Damn near don't got no family. So just Jamie, nobody can make her entertaining. She is only popular because she is incapable of accomplishing anything. Thank you. She can't get out of her own way to succeed. No, because that would take a lot, like effort, seeking professional help, willing to admit your wrongs. When's the last time you heard Amber admit she was wrong? take accountability for anything. Please. But you may wrong. Thank you, Just Jamie. Junie, welcome. Welcome to the Gold Cluster. I appreciate you. Actually, you upgraded. You upgraded. Thank you. Thank you. And you have access to the Discord. It's a great environment. Even outside of some specific threads, it's a great environment. Let's get back.
It before I could have
Who leaked it first? Who leaked it first?
Gemini
first.
Can I say Gemini said that when he was confronted about that, he said that you were talking about it in VC, so he thought it was
super chatted.
Here's the problem, right? Me and Amber have really good professional
I know this is so off topic, but I feel like I should know something. Lily DM me. The only reason why, and not to put the spotlight on you, Hannah, you said we go way back. And when you first joined, I saw Lily respond to you in a way like Lily knew you. So I feel like, should I know something? Lily, and then look. And Lily said, yes, we do. I know I just put you on the spot for real, but I apologize. I feel like this is going over my head and there's something I'm not connecting. Because if I'm supposed to recognize you, I want to recognize you. So just Lily DM me. And again, I know I shouldn't have stopped to say that, but I'm like, we go way back. Okay. I'm gonna figure it out. And by figure it out, I mean Lily gonna tell me what I'm missing. Because things go over my head all the time. That's the truth. Ace Deegan, hopefully I said your name right. Ace Deegan, welcome. Welcome to the Gold Cluster. You are supreme, so you have access to the Discord and of course to the members only stream tomorrow. See, hold on. Okay. I'm here. Sharp, nosy as fuck. Me, nosy. Okay, back to Amber, whatever this shit they talk about.
Private meetings, and they're actually productive, and she actually sees my point, and we have a good plan. But what happens is, like, after we have the plan, the BPD or something emotionally triggers her, and she just throws the plan out the window.
Keem, if you scam the fans, you should have to fix this yourself. Time
I'm
to
going
host a
to.
show again and drive the bus and make Amber great.
Oh, I
Give her
gotta host
unlimited
the
attention
show.
like she wants. It worked for Boogie. That's super chatted $26.45. Can we get?
So this viewer suggested it's Keemstar's fuck up. He should fix it. And he's saying all these things that Fupas should be doing, Tex should be doing, they're not doing. And this viewer is essentially saying, lead by example. Get on the show and do exactly what it is that you're telling these employees that they need to do. What is it that they're lacking? Show them. And Keemstar's response is to react like the bitch that he just did. He doesn't want to work with Amber, but he expects Tech and other hosts to work with Amber. He doesn't want to have to deal with Amber. He doesn't want to actually become one of the clowns. He wants to be the ringleader, not a clown. He wants to be a pimp, not a hoe. He's so whack. Bishop, thank you so much for the support. Charlie, stop supporting the short rumors by saying something goes. Oh, I do need to stop saying stuff go over tall people's head all the time. All the time. Me and LeBron, damn near the same height. You don't think stuff go over his head? Planes go over our head? I didn't actually think about it. I should stop feeding into that. Whatever. You know, for those who may be new to my channel, I'm the tallest reactor in this space. We just like to joke about me being short. But in fact, I am the tallest creator in this space. There is another creator, my friend Zachary Michael, who may be known for being really tall, but Zachary Michael will tell you themselves that I actually, on most days, I'm taller than them. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. I know it doesn't look like it because you can't see the rest of my body, but you should be able to see it in my shoulders, in the way my neck sits. You can see the length. And if you're not seeing it, just adjust your the quality of what you're watching the stream, because clearly I am. But back to this short man. Can't relate.
Back to the exposure.
I watch the show. It's boring.
But it's not for you. The audience we're capturing is just not the Keemstar generation.
No.
I'm gonna be 100% honest right now, and like I don't even want to.
Well,
I don't even want to. I know Girl World. Girl World likes the three of us together. They're not gonna admit they like me here, but they like the three of us together because they do shit on me. This is what Girl World wants. Keem, it's boring to you, but not to them.
Real quick, Svetlana, when you say you're over-explaining, Charlie, the reason I'm over-explaining is I need people to listen to what I'm saying instead of actually noticing that I do actually look short and I don't have a neck like that for real. So I feel like if I keep talking, they just pay attention to hear, they look into my eyes. That's why I over-explain. And then sometimes I'm actually thinking of it on the spot. Just roll with me, roll with me. I feel like I've convinced enough people, so I just got to keep running my mouth. Because you ever get tired of like listening to someone speaking, you're just like, you know what? You actually making sense. That's the plan that I have. I actually convinced one viewer where they genuinely asked me, am I actually related to Beyonce? That's how I knew I was doing it right. There was a viewer who genuinely asked me if I was related to Beyonce. No, I'm not related to Beyonce, but I knew my technique was working. Back to this.
But I have BPD. So my mental health goes, I don't want to work with either of them. Next day, I want to work with both of them. That is my fucking BPD. Even while Tech is shitting on me, I still in the back of my mind, I'm like, I kind of don't want this to end. Like, I don't want us, all three of us to split up. And that's the truth. Like, I'm mentally unwell.
You have separation anxiety.
Amber just said once again she's mentally unwell. The same Amberlynn that said she would leave the LCU if it started to have an impact on her mental health. Why is her big ass still sitting there on lolcowbus? Just a thought.
You do.
I just am done. It's like if they leave, I want to leave. That's how I feel. The show, honestly, what's failing is my mental health. The show is not failing. We have the views, we have the money, we have all of that. Team, you're just bored of anything I'm doing because I'm an imposter. Like, I don't belong here, but somehow I am. I'm confused. I just don't like this.
Keem, why don't you bring someone else onto the show as a fourth that is like a cow that we can also shit on? So there's two people getting shit on.
You are perfect for Queens.
I just want to piggyback off of what Fupa Cheese is saying. Keemstar still has hopes of Chantel joining the LCU. When I tell y'all Keemstar's dick would be on brick if Chantel actually agreed to do that, that's his goal. Imagine Amberlynn and Chantel, even though he'd probably have them on separate shows, but have them streaming together at least a couple of times a week. He still is holding on that hope. And the reason I know this, because I've been hearing Yo Mama still talk about it. And Yo Mama is the person who's gotten a lot of the credit for Amberlynn joining the LCU and the time he's put into convincing her. And I know he still communicates with Chantel here and there. At least he'll be in her chat. He's the one who knew about the dates of Chantel's trip and actually said it out loud on stream to the point Chantel got really upset with him. So they do still talk privately. Well, the trip didn't happen, but you get my point. Keemstar is still eyeing Chantel. She ain't gonna join now. At least not while she's married to Salah. Married.
I don't know if you're perfect for this show. All right. Tech cannot get in his entertainment role. And it's probably just experience.
Give me the power back. If I had the power, then we're fucking going every day. Yeah, if you want to call it an experience. I've been doing the social media game now for 9 years, right? It's always been background shit publicly, right? I did Twitch streaming for 3 years. I got like a decent enough following, right? It was not on cam. It was like a faceless gaming stream. And I know you don't respect those, but I know how the game works, right? I know how to push content, but I've never been cut at my balls so hard than working with Amberlynn Reid, where she decides that I'm gone whenever she wants.
This wasn't a simple task. This is one of the hardest tasks you can do in entertainment. First of all, you're live, okay? On top of it, you're dealing with someone that's completely working against you and derailing the show. You need to pay attention to what's going on here. You cannot have any dead air. You cannot be slow. You have to have TikTok brain, right? Every 15 seconds, someone's clicking off. and you got to try to stop all
weird.
those
Jeff
clickoffs.
super chatted
This is
$20.
hard.
Keem, I'm
here's the
driving the bus
problem.
with no steering wheel, and I have to hang out the window to force it in a direction.
I know. This is what I want to do with this show. I want to do tryouts and start from scratch.
And that was always the plan. You sit here and you're listening to Tech saying, hey, I feel like I could turn this around, but you're not giving me the creative freedom to do a bit more. You're allowing Amberlynn to get away with a lot. I'm trying my best. And part of the reason I believe Tech is going so hard, like explaining this, like damn near begging Keem to let him do a bit more, is more than likely, just like Scooter mentioned earlier in the stream, more than likely behind the scenes, Keemstar is bitching to Tech, upset with Tech about the real-time viewers dropping, about the money dropping. And Tech is probably saying this privately, but now saying it in front of the viewers like, let me do more. Let's take away some of the power that you have given Amber. Let me do a bit more. And instead of Keemstar listening to his host, he says, you know what? We're just going to do auditions. Y'all got to go. This is who their boss is. A lot of these hosts that look up to Keemstar, who thinks Keemstar is this huge success when really he's just been successful at capitalizing off of people he sees beneath them, people who are desperate, they could be putting these efforts into their own platforms. Sure, you don't start a platform and just blow up. Majority of people don't. But over time, you learn how to perfect your craft. You learn how to create and build the community that you want. There have been plenty of hosts that remain in the LCU, and after they leave, they say, or they express how many things they were so upset at when it comes to the LCU. Why did you stay? These hosts can make it without Keem. Keemstar is not God. Just because he talks about himself like he's God doesn't mean he's God. He's an insecure bitch that just learned how to capitalize off of desperate people, desperate mentally ill people. That's it. It's not that deep. It's really not.
Tech, it's not just you. I don't have a single person in the LCU other than Yo Mama, but Yo Mama does not want this gig. All right. Yo Mama, who else? Maybe like Wings of Redemption, but is Wings really going to do this? You know what I mean? There's look, at the end of the day, I just want what's best for Tech, what's best for Fupa, what's best for Amber, what's best for our fans, and what's best for, the LCU as a whole, right? And I'm telling you, this show goes from having these crazy heights to like we're conducting a funeral. Crazy heights.
You're wrong.
I need this thing to bang.
You just said you don't look at the back end. So you're just going based off of like your brain, but your brain works differently than the people who are watching.
Rick Rubin, right, has no skills as a musician at all.
Yeah.
But he is on every single like major mainstream music.
Michael Jackson, Jim Morrison. Yeah,
because he has the ear for it. I'm telling you, I know entertainment.
But you don't.
Keemstar's ego just compared to Rick Rubin. I'm not going to pretend I know everything about the music industry, the ins and outs, but even I know who that man is. Keemstar compared himself to that man. I don't know what Rick Rubin has done in the past few years, but last time I checked, that man was a legend. Please.
Look, well, all right. Here's the.
What is a good bus episode for you? Do you want Amber to crash out every day? Is that what you're looking for? What are you looking for?
I am taking complete nobodies and putting them on successful shows, and they are banging. I must have some sort of skill.
He should master the skill of listening to his employees. Fupa Cheese just said, what is it that you're looking for? Because now they hear the auditions. They know what's coming up next. They're going to go. What is it that you're looking for? Are you looking for more crash outs from Amber? What are you looking for? Because all they hear is, you're not good enough. We need more money. We need more views. Y'all got to go. We're going to switch everything up. Well, let's talk about it. What could we do better? Let's strategize. Instead, what does he respond? I am Keemstar. I make nobodies into somebody. What the fuck does that have to do with what Fupa Cheese just said? That was a valid question. And all he could do in that moment and say, I am Keemstar. I am a god. I stand tall and I have a big dick. No. All false. He's so pathetic. I don't know how people don't see through that.
All right. You know what, Tech? Let's do a good 10 minutes of shitting on Amber's past stuff. Let's just get it out of the way so that we can move back to this conversation.
I need to.
No, we're
You
going
put me. You
members only after this. So if you guys want more content, more shitting on Amber, then we can do a members only.
Yeah, we're doing a
Tech,
members only stream after.
I promise you, you're horrible at wrangling.
This is such a scam. The show is literally being derailed, so people have to pay for a membership to hear all get dunked on. Super frustrating.
Okay.
Get scammed. Get fucking scammed. I don't want to hear about it. Fuck. Thank you for the money. I have.
That tells you everything you need to. How many times does he have to say he doesn't care? Keemstar has said multiple times in the stream he doesn't care about viewers. If you feel scammed, okay, moving on. You're replaceable. He doesn't see them as human. He sees them as objects. His actions show that he means the words that he's been saying. It's time for viewers to start believing in him, believing what he's saying, not believing in him. He's full of shit. Believing in those words.
I've made my decision, and I'm going to tell you what we are going to do. Amber, if you straight up crash out and quit the show by leaving, they're getting fired from this show. So when they get fired, no one's going to be mad at me. They're only going to be mad at you. Good luck in this new environment. That means Tech and Fupa, you need to figure out how to wrangle where she doesn't quit. Because if she quits and leaves the show, you guys automatically get fired. And there will be no second chances. You want to keep this show the way it is, Amber? Then you got to work with your fucking coworkers. You guys want to keep this show? Then you can't go in the fucking red into a straight up death match where you kick her from the show and you cause her insane pain where she has to leave. Y'all are going to have to figure out how to work together. This is a fun, entertaining game, and this is why I'm better at this than all of you combined and every motherfucker watching in this chat. Have fun. That's the new rule.
That was Keemstar, the owner of the LCU. Tech and Fupa have expressed to them how upsetting it is when Amber will leave for a majority of the stream, throw a tantrum. And they had suggested, hey, when she does that, can you take away some of the percentage that she gets? Because it's not fair. She's not there. She gets to up and leave whenever she wants. They have suggested that many times, and I actually think he should have done that. I think Keemstar should have done that. That's $7,000. She got a portion of that. She got her percentage out of that. And she wasn't there for that 2-hour stream. Instead of working with the same people that have this bus moving, now he says, you know what? You better figure out something. Because if she leaves, y'all got to leave. So now their future in the LCU depends on a mentally ill toddler who's abusive, controlling, and manipulative. And he said all of that in front of Amber. So gave Amber ammo moving forward to say, hey, just remember, if I leave, you're out of a job. But that's Keemstar. And following up with that, guess what? They're doing auditions. Tech and Fupa are gone off of the lolcowbus. Keemstar's a horrible boss. Horrible. TGWKE, thank you so much. I don't know how to say that, so that's why I said it like that. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for joining. You are Gold Cluster Supreme, so you have access to the Discord. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And Misty Dawn, I wanted to make sure I highlighted your comment. Amber won't leave the LCU because she finally has people on camera that take up for her. Before she would say, I have support, and we say, sure you do. Especially when she would say it in the DMs, remember? They feel safer to, DM me. And now she can prove it. Exactly. And a lot of those people in the LCU taking up for Amberlynn and defending her, it's not genuine. They're doing it because they see the big dollar sign over Amberlynn's head. Thick Gemini and his show over there, Local Hero, even though they may not crack the numbers that Keemstar wants, their views still doubled and tripled with Amberlynn being there. So of course Thick Gemini is going to be fake and make sure Amber stays happy. Of course Thick Gemini is going to sit there and go off on reactors. It makes Amber happy. Even today, when I watched just a little bit of Local Hero, they're doing the same thing, reacting to reactors. And you could hear Thick Gemini trying really, really, really hard to drag reactors, which was wild because I just want to remind y'all, and thank you. Thank you, Sounds Like a You Problem, for reminding us what Thick Gemini looks like. This man sitting over there trying to go to bat for Amberlynn while looking like this. That's Thick Gemini. I will never take anything he says seriously, especially while working under Keemstar. Please be so fucking for real. No one should take Thick Gemini seriously. But Amberlynn loves it. She has a co-host going to bat for her, dragging the reactors in ways that she couldn't do. Hey, and she still gets to make thousands upon thousands every single month. Y'all, thank you for joining me. Members, I will see you tomorrow afternoon for our members only stream. It's going to be Chantel upset per usual, but it is a retro and I look forward to seeing y'all. Grab your snacks. If you partake, grab your edibles because I will too. Start your skincare and make sure you hydrated throughout the day. I will see y'all then. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for spending this time with me. And thank you for all the support. I appreciate y'all so much. I'll see you soon. And then after that, we'll be talking about Chantel's dirty ass house. We got a lot to cover because these bitches never stop. Good night, y'all. Later.
Hockey, but she literally couldn't get enough. I'm losing my mind maybe a little bit. Sorry, it's gonna be fine. I'm manipulative, okay? Keep it up. You already look bad. So I just don't understand. Like, that's not gonna hurt nobody. I'm also delulu. I'm also like fat. I'm also like narcissistic. Like, I'm all the bad things. It's fine. Just come for me. It's fine. Like, I will be fine. Turn down for what? Yeah, for real. Okay.